last session, we left off. You started by speaking with High Priest Donovich, who had, after you had spoke with him, went outside and gathered the remains of his son and informed you that Ismark would be able to bury his father there at the cemetery whenever he wanted to. Ismark had said that he would like to bury him the next day if your group would be so kind as to help with being pallbearers of sorts for his funeral. And he also revealed that Nija, Dresley's sister and Raylan's other cousin, was also in Barovia and had taken his sister, Irina, to Vallaki. Vallaki is quite a distance from Barovia, so your group decided to potentially wait it out, maybe see, depending on the cycle of the moon. But one thing was certain, and that was getting things set up for your new base of operations and things like that to make sure that if something does arise with the current lunar cycle, you're prepared for anything that might occur as a result. Well, you were returning back, you were chased by first a large group of wolves and then a fog of bats. But you managed to get through them and past a large horde of zombies that tried to stand in the way during a quickly oncoming and unexpected nightfall and storm. You also hired a individual to help, sort of as a groundskeeper, I assume, around the manor, named Otto. And after returning home, Raylan went off to himself for a little bit and had a bit of a dream. But before we get back to that, that's where we start tonight's session. What is everyone else doing at this moment?
Wasn't it like super late at night?
It did look, it did seem as if night came on kind of quickly, but it wasn't. It shouldn't have been nighttime by now. As the storm's starting to clear, it does look a lot clearer. But it's still nighttime outside. It is definitely dark.
Would we be able to figure out like what time it is, even though it went night so quick?
If this moon's out, we can get an idea.
Sure. Give me a nature check.
Would somebody please roll a nature check for me? I don't think I have any bonuses for that.
I don't know.
I'll
Or
roll a
somebody
nature
strong
check.
in or somebody strong in nature, yeah.
You rolled a 3.
Sorry.
You rolled a 3.
Oh no.
Which probably ends.
Guys, it's dark outside.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna go read.
It is nighttime.
It's nighttime.
It is
Oh,
nighttime.
no.
Is it dark
Oh,
out?
it's still
not dark.
It is
out,
dark. It is dark out.
I second that. It
I'm
came
a
on
terrible
quickly.
wizard.
He's no Harry Potter.
Look, my talents lie in other magics.
Have we ate? Have we ate our half of
You-
the meat pie for the?
No one has
the
eaten
evening?
anything today that I'm aware of. No.
Then I'm gonna go down to the. Do we have a kitchen? I don't see a kitchen here.
It's the one that is labeled kitchen.
Oh, the
I
one
think
that's
we have
labeled
I think
kitchen.
we have an unfurnished kitchen.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and try and like. Is this an oven?
It's an oven. It's like a metal stove. Yeah.
Fuck. Do we have wood?
There's a There's a small bundle of wood next to it.
Oh, thank
Thanks,
God.
Otto.
Whoever left this here is a godsend. Because we have none of the basic necessities for survival in this fucking house.
Daisy
Um,
Jones, you're welcome.
I'm gonna try and light the stove so we can heat up our meat pies. I'm gonna go find Raylan. I'm gonna light the stove first. And then
Okay.
try and get
You can
cooking.
easily get the. It takes a little bit to get messing around with the tinder box, but you get it lit. As you go down to where Raylan's at, you cannot find him anywhere underneath the house.
Is he not in his basement?
He is not in his face.
Well, that motherfucker probably ran off. How are we gonna make meat pies if Raylan has all the meat pies?
Well,
Looks
looks like we're gonna be using.
Did
Oh,
I have plenty
Raylan
of
have-
branches.
Did Raylan have the meat pies?
yeah, I believe
Think-
so. He's
think
the
I
one that
have
buys. He's
three
the
of
one that keeps
them.
buying.
I bought 3 of them.
Or did we? I thought we put
He
some in my
bought 6
pouch.
of them, right?
Oh yeah, they are in a.
Nikolai scarf.
They're in the scarf.
All right,
I need
then
to
I'll go.
roll a memory check and remember that they're in my scarf.
I'll go find Sazed because I remember Sazed had some too.
Yeah, I think I
know
bought
that,
3
I know
and
that
he
he
bought
did.
6.
And so I'll go find Sazed and I'll go find Nikolai. I'll just kind of go round up everybody that I can find and say, hey, like we need to
I'm out feeding
maybe
Asia.
have some dinner. Okay, well I'll just yell around the house. This fucking house is so goddamn big. And then I'll yell out the window. It's time for dinner.
First world
I
problem.
immediately appear because I'm
It is.
always hungry.
Should have got ourselves a fucking dinner bell. Next time we'll.
I use minor illusion to
yeah,
ring a
I'll
dinner
use-
bell.
I can use prestidigitation to ring a bell, right? To make a sound.
You can make a sound with it, yeah.
Yeah, you have prestidigitation.
Hell yeah.
You literally have a dinner bell, so you can.
Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna start ringing it.
I still
Uh,
appear immediately.
I would like to magically appear behind him.
Do we have a table?
Yeah, in our imagination.
Yeah, we don't have a table yet, or no, we have no
Nope, we have
furniture yet.
shit.
We have
Did
nothing.
order them.
We have our
there's
bed
not
rolls
yet.
in our-
Talent is that I can eat anywhere.
I minor illusion a table.
Well,
There you go,
looks,
Bob.
Looks
Oh,
nice.
No. Way to
Why
rub it in, Season.
Raylan, you from outside awaken from your dream and find yourself in a different form on all fours in the shape of a wolf. You smell the meat pies as they start to heat them up, and you heard the bell beforehand.
And am I like fully me, just in a wolf form, or
You're just you looking through those eyes in that form.
should I like move naturally, or is it like a really weird thing to be in?
It feels pretty natural.
Okay.
Okay, so what's everyone doing?
So apparently
Patiently
we're-
waiting on the pies.
Yeah, hanging out, waiting for some food.
Yeah,
Not much-
I'm gonna try and cook all the pies. I'm gonna try and heat them. At least heat them up. I know they're already
That's
cooked,
like-
but I just want to heat them up.
Take out a torch.
Okay, it doesn't take too long to heat them up using the stove. The stove seems to be clean and works really well.
Hells yeah.
You heat up 3 meat pies, which would be enough for each of you to have a half.
We need to find Raylan though. I don't know where
Do
he
nothing
went.
is.
I'm gonna start scratching at the front door.
I'm gonna have been working on making a map of the village when I heard the bell.
Okay.
Starting to think I need a hobby or two.
I think we have a visitor.
Do
At
we
this
hear
hour,
the door? Are we able to hear that?
me check with your cartographer's tools. Yeah, you'd hear a scratching at the door. The storm has died down almost completely. There's not even rain anymore, just a distant thunder off in the distance.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, we should go check the door, I guess.
Tell them we're not buying anything.
Okay, Tim, as you open the door in front of you, you see a it's much larger than Lancelot. A white wolf stands at the door, kind of seems to have been scratching at it with its paw.
Like Dwight from The Office, I'll say, "What the fuck?" Kick it, close the door.
I bite his leg.
What the fuck?
Who is it?
When he goes to kick
I
me, I
don't-
bite
There's
him.
a dog out here.
Oh, I love dogs. I go see the dog.
Okay.
Where is
You also see White Wolf out here, kind of looking at Tim aggressively now. Oh,
Probably
Oh,
swapping
what
to a
is-
computer.
I think Meowch is swapping over onto his computer. Go on it.
Oh,
That is not a dog.
I mean, it's a large dog, yeah.
Or you are a large monkey.
Is the
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna close the door and I'm gonna walk away.
I mean, you
I don't-
obviously
I don't
want
know.
something. What kind of a dog do you know that? Sorry, what kind of a wolf do you know that just scratches on random people's doors?
the big bad kind.
That is fair.
Got him.
I look at the
Was
wolf.
it- am I still outside?
Yes.
Does the
Start
wolf
in-
look familiar?
I start pressing on the door with my shoulder, trying to get in.
Do we have a peephole? I open the door.
With your passive perception, it's not very high, but it wouldn't require a very high one. You'd be able to tell that he does look very similar to Raylan when you saw him in werewolf form. Just as a wolf. The same color fur and shade.
I'm sorry, Docky. We do not have any food.
Bullshit, says Raylan. Thanks, Raylan. Can I talk in this form?
You are not able to talk.
I would like to make
But-
a telepathical connection with this weird fucking dog.
That's funny.
Okay. As you reach out with your telepathic link, you sense a mind that feels very humanoid.
For
For 3 hours now.
for 3 hours.
Your head for 3 hours now.
I that's exactly how I'm gonna start it. I'm in your head for 3 hours now. 3 hours of pain.
Raylan tries to
yeah.
himself.
3 hours of playtime.
Oh yeah. What does the dog do? Wolf.
The wolf cringes. I don't know if you've ever seen a wolf cringe, but it's embarrassing. And then he just says, "Hungry, where's the pie?"
And you would also recognize this to sound like Raylan's voice in your head.
Everyone, you might find this surprising, but that flea-infested mutt right there sounds a lot like Rayland.
I poke
And
him in the-
apparently it wants to
Flea-infested
be
what?
outside. I don't know why.
Is there windows near the door?
I open
There's
the door.
not far from the door.
Can I
I
run
open the
and
door
jump
and
through
poke
the
him in the
window?
head.
No, too late. Jump through the window.
I said I opened the door like 5 minutes ago.
The door has been open for a while.
Yeah, we never shut it.
The windows are
Sure.
also closed, so
Oh, I'm sorry. Are windows made of bricks?
I mean, glass.
It's
So you
coming
need
through the
to-
glass.
It's wolf.
You need to
roof glass.
roll.
Just tuck and roll, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You
If the
walk
door's
up-
open, I'm just gonna push to the door and walk straight to the kitchen.
You need to roll for cutting yourself.
Hey, sad doggy. At least wipe your feet first.
Raylan walks
Yeah.
back, and wipes his feet on the carpet we don't have by the front door.
Nice. Does he get Sazed like this is pointless?
I didn't think he would
I'm
actually
gonna
do it.
think we don't have a rug.
He says we don't have a rug.
A minor illusion of rug.
The wolf sighs and wipes his feet, staring directly at Sazed, wipes his front paw
You should have peed.
dramatically.
You should have peed on the rug.
What a remarkably well-trained beast.
Bad doggy.
Yeah, that definitely is Raylan, guys, because it sounds a lot like Raylan. He's hungry. He's gonna go get a pie at playtime
Ask him,
afterwards.
probably ask him if he knows how to go back to not feeding a doggy.
I'm pretty sure if he knew how to do that, he probably wouldn't be here as a dog.
There.
Maybe if
But
we
I
knock
will-
him unconscious.
But I will ask mentally. Hey there, little boy.
Oh my
Do you know how to
god,
get back
that's
to
so
it?
over this.
Okay, I'll stop.
Raylan will think, Vaughn, I will rip your throat out.
Oh my god.
All right. Meant. Do you not get back to your human form, or you just kind of? Is this just your new thing where you're?
I don't know. This is the first time this has ever happened.
Ask him to try
Okay.
really hard.
Do we have lights in the house, or are we just walking around in the dark?
I just like to imagine there's candles at least.
All the cool kids have dark vision, so
I'm just curious because we don't have any sconces or anything in there, so I didn't know if we do or we don't. Or
There are sconces in there. You can put torches in them easily.
Cool.
There are also some candles that were already existent just around on the mantle places.
I'm just trying to think if I'm eating in the dark right now.
I mean, not if anyone lit the fireplace right there in the dining room.
I like the fireplace.
I light it harder with prestidigitation.
I'm still
So-
looking for the pie.
Oh, they're
Well, they were cooking
Heating up.
until we were rudely interrupted.
they're heating up.
Wait, alright, he can't
It has
cook.
heated up to a temperature able to be eaten.
You just gotta wait for 2 more minutes, little boy.
No.
I'm too hungry.
Raylan.
I take my pie out half baked and eat it.
Raylan growls at Vaughn.
They're already baked. You guys are just heating them up, but
You know what I mean.
yeah.
Not eating it raw. Eating it
Oh,
half
man.
cold.
Oh, Stacey, you better keep your dog away from Rayland over here. You don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm sure.
I'm not a
Raylan
monster
knows
though, so I
better.
will put that other half of the pie back in the oven.
Turns out that Lancelot's a girl.
Oh god.
Oh, you meant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Bad
And I
Raylan.
wanna-
No.
And I want to RP that entire session.
If you want, I'll be the narrator for you.
Anyway,
Oh boy.
so everyone's eating their half of their meat pie.
I mean, I am. I don't know
Yeah.
about everybody else.
Yep.
We're staring at
Yes.
Raylan the whole time.
Rand's gonna find a half-eaten pie on this counter and just pull it down and eat it.
Okay.
And then he's gonna try really, really hard to turn into a human.
Okay, and while at first it seems like it's a little bit of effort, like it's going to be really difficult, you're kind of almost feel stuck. Eventually, you kind of just pass straight through that barrier, and it seems almost natural, transforming right back into a human.
See, now I told you to just try hard.
All of your armor and gear that you had on you previously is still on you.
Oh, well, that's good.
That is remarkable.
And convenient.
Can you go back?
I'm going. I try to go back.
It seems like it takes a little bit of effort, but you're able to swap back into that form.
Holy.
That seems pretty useful.
Oh shit.
I try to go back.
You are able to transform back again into your human form.
Okay, now don't pop a vessel.
You
I pick up my pie off the floor and keep eating it.
feel very tired though after that. Probably like you wouldn't be able to change back without a really good rest.
Oh,
So now, why are you able to do that?
Oh god, he disappeared.
I don't know.
Ooh, Tem, try to turn into a wolf.
Why would I be able to turn into a wolf?
Running theory.
It's not a werewolf. It's not like him.
Yep.
Apparently, that was not a werewolf, that was an actual wolf. Was it not?
Am I supposed to have the necrolace and the bonfire charm in my inventory?
I put it in everyone so everyone can see it.
Oh, okay.
I
think
offered
I
the
have the
necrolace
necrolace,
to
right?
anybody, but it.
Yeah, it's
Oh
in
yeah,
your
I gave it to him.
scar-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's in your
It's
scar.
cursed though. So, you can now, at will, transform into this wolf. What about the big scary one?
I try to turn to the big scary one.
You cannot change.
Negative on the big scary one.
And
But
this
if you
just
try harder.
this, and this just happened out of the blue.
I fell asleep and I woke up like this. Well, I don't know what's going on. But I need to find Soros and Carol to get the answers I need.
Would I know anything about it from the book from before?
About what specifically?
Him being able to turn into just a regular wolf? Does that have anything to do with lycanthropy? Or, I
it's a
mean, would it be in that book?
I don't think it. I don't think it said anything specific about them being able to turn into wolves
Already.
in that book. No.
Heard of individuals with this power, but they seem to be more attuned to nature. Less forceful too.
I'm a druid, bitches.
I don't know,
Subclass
say, are you sub-bossing into
surprise.
druid?
Multi-class surprise.
I'm okay with that.
Well, any other oddities we should know about so far? No? Okay.
Just that Bond's got a weird ass inner voice.
He's got the weird ass outward voice.
I don't
Oh,
know what
it's
he's talking about. I like to whisper in his head. Oh, it's still playtime. So what's?
Raylan face palms.
Yeah, see, I don't seem to know what his problem is.
Do I
Probably
get like a
not.
wisdom save to like prevent that? To block it?
Oh, there's no blocking this little man.
Consent is important.
Actually, you know what? You know what's actually funny? I think there actually is something about that. I'll get back to you on that one.
So, DM, about how long has it been since I fell asleep to what time it is now?
It would have probably been about an hour, hour and a half at this point.
Weird dreams.
There's no saving throw against that psychic whispers.
Oh shit, my nature is
Yes.
+5.
Well, still rolled a 3, so.
I didn't know that. I mean, I just noticed that.
Yeah, because it's int based.
So I actually rolled an 8.
As you are completing your meal of half of a delicious meat pie, it's very filling, very delicious, enjoyable food. You hear off in the distance, it sounds almost like music um, coming from maybe off to the east a little bit, from
Random
outside the house, obviously.
What kind of music?
Do we all hear it?
You all start to hear it. Yes, it gets a little bit louder after a moment or two. Everyone does start to hear it.
Random music is never a
Is
good
it moving
sign.
towards us?
Is it like carnival-y, or is it like the ice cream truck, or like
It
sinister
does sound
organ music?
it does sound kind of upbeat and happy a little bit.
Is it getting louder like it's moving towards us?
If you wait a minute or two, it does appear to be getting a little closer. Yes.
I
I
will
would like
head
to
out.
go outside and look.
I will join him.
It's probably the Vistani, no? They said they like to travel.
Oh.
And who else would be crazy enough to travel with these zombies? That's what they were called?
As you walk outside or
Mhm.
look out the windows, you see two small, a small caravan of two carts appear to be approaching from the east through the woods. There are lanterns on the side of them that are lit, and they give off a small glow that makes them stand out a lot against the darkness.
How far away are they?
Less than a mile. They're kind of approaching at a relatively slow pace.
Did they ever give us any descriptors on the Vistani? Or just that they're weird?
Witches. They're witches. And you know what we do with witches.
By their
How many
meat
minutes
pies?
away would you say they are?
Give me a. They're about a mile away, so they're not super far. A couple minutes, they'll probably be there.
10 minutes?
I will wait. I will wait in the middle of the road.
Okay. As you
Would you say 10 minutes?
roughly.
I would like to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Uh,
As you begin to do that, and Raylan, you're standing in the middle of the road, you see a very short, squat-looking individual appears to be strumming a lute, sitting on the cart next to a woman who is holding the reins, and the cart is moving towards you. Behind it, you can't really make out the people. It looks like a guy kind of just got a cloak. Their clothing, though, appears to be very brightly colored from what you can see off the oil light lanterns lights. As they begin to get closer, you just finish your cast, Nikolai, and you sense at first a couple small magic auras around the carts, but the biggest ping of magic that you get is actually on the skin of these individuals. They all have very elaborate and shiny looking tattoos done in a variety of colors of inks. Each of them gives off an aura of different magic. It seems pretty intense.
intense. They haven't set up their carnival yet.
as they approach the short individual, and it appears there are 4 of them that are on these carts, 2 on each cart. When they pull up, the short man with the loot says, "Oh, hello, travelers. You aren't the Dursts."
I mean, we live here. You guys are the traveler.
"Oh, yes, we are. But, might you be as well?"
Technically?
I
am. I would say so. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we are travelers, but it's this is our abode now.
Oh,
The
how?
Dursts are no longer among the living.
Oh,
Has it changed
so
that way?
they decided to sell. That's a shame. Such a wonderful piece of property they had here. But wonderful to have new neighbors here in Barovia. I am a Raja, and this, he gestures over to the woman next to him, this is Rena. Would you happen
Rena or
to...
just Rena?
Just Rena. Would you happen to be troubled if we could, maybe park our carts here? It seems night has fallen a little early, and we've been caught out on the road. We have quite a lot of wares that we might be interested in bartering for the time and the space. We wouldn't be much bother.
Out of curiosity, you travel around here a lot. Is that a normal occurrence? The early nightfall?
Well, sometimes the lands are fickle, and when they get a little riled up or excited, things tend to just vary.
The lands are alive.
In a way.
Technically, most nature is alive.
I see your friend gets it. If it would be a bother, we can continue on down the road. I'm sure we can find a spot to camp for the night that would be safe, but there are dangers on the road, I hear, at night.
Oh, not at all. You guys are more than welcome.
Our stables aren't set up yet, but you can park alongside.
In Bond's head,
Probably
I
fine.
Pull
say.
inside the training yard.
In Bond's head, I say, "Oh yeah."
See,
Well,
now you're getting it, brother.
Are any of you guys
Stop.
proficient in setting up stables? Out of curiosity? Say, as means of payment for staying in our abode?
we
We
are
have a guy to do that.
we are more merchants than we are builders. I'm sure we could perhaps help you secure some goods that you might need to build this stables.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Ah,
current
that sounds
lacking option
fair.
is we don't have any materials yet.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Wait.
he's providing the material. He's supposed to go in
Yeah,
back
he's
and forth
cutting down
between
the-
town to get
You
it.
probably hear him hacking away at trees now.
You can park your carts next to our carriage, and I'll point over to wherever it's at. And then you can come
Okay,
inside.
thank you very much. Please, if you'll step over here, and they direct their carts over there next to your carriage, and as they do, he turns around to the cart and opens up this small door, kind of ducks inside, and both the carts have flaps that kind of open on the side, and both of them turn into stalls with shelves inside. And he said, "We should handle business first. We owe you for the place for the night, so please allow us. How can we help you with your needs?"
Do you have
Go on ahead.
Do you have any paints?
Oh, paints. Of course we have paints. Give me just a moment, and he starts rifling through a couple things.
You are the Vistani that we've heard about?
Oh, yes, we are the Vistani. We're traveling merchants. We're not all of the Vistani. There are many more Vistani, but we are some Vistani.
Any business
Uh,
that does not have to do with that terrible man in Barovia, we welcome.
oh, I have not met this man. This Bildor. He
I think it was Bildo.
Builder.
Raylan,
Yes.
Raylan spits on the ground at his mere mention.
Oh,
Oh,
quite a history you have with this individual. My apologies. We don't need to speak of it. I've never met him myself, but I'm not a fan of what I've heard anyway.
You are. Never mind. I heard rumors that you guys carry forges with you and that you're quite good at that sort of work.
Oh, well, we don't currently have a forge, either of us, on our carts, but we know those who are uh, adept in smithing. We have some of their wares, and he does appear to have a bunch of different types of weapons and armors in one of the carts, and the other one seems to be more based around general goods and stuff.
I go to the weapons cart.
do you have any shackles or bear traps?
Yes, we do, actually.
Out of curiosity, how much are those? Do those run for usually?
Give me just one moment.
700 gold. Turns out Bill Draft is a great guy.
For the painter's supplies, eight 8 gold for the paints and materials here, young lady, if you don't mind.
All right. Would you happen to have an extra set of cartographer's tools? Cartographer. Saying that right?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yes, I do believe I do. That would be 8 gold also.
8 gold. All right. Thank you. And I'll give him 16 gold.
Okay, thank you, thank you. And you said manacles, 10 gold for those, and a bear trap, um, 20 gold.
That seems like a fair price.
What was
Have any books?
I'm sorry, we don't have any books on us.
Rolls?
Uh,
Writings?
we're not much for written history. More of a we tell tales through stories.
Nikolai
I imagine you're looking for something more involved with the arcane, and he kind of waves his hand over his arm, and he's got a koi fish tattoo, and as he does, it looks like the fish kind of dances a little bit. He says, "We have someone that you might be interested in at our camp. He does artwork like this, and he has a knack for things that you might have interest in."
I stroke my beard with interest. Can I take a closer look at your
Yeah.
arm?
Oh, of course. And he puts his arm out, and it's very well detailed, and it doesn't seem to move. It maybe was some kind of maybe play of the light or something like that, but it doesn't appear to move as you look at it.
Fascinating.
Oh, sicking, bruh. Oh, this
Actually,
Sorry,
go ahead,
No,
Zayzid.
This camp you mentioned, where might that be?
Oh, it is along the Svelit Road here, to the west, between Vallaki and Barovia. There's sort of a fork in the road, and you could take the longer way around, and it does have quite a nice view as you overlook the falls. But you would pass the other direction from our camp. The lower road is where we camp just off of. It's kind of hard to miss. We set up a pretty good spot.
Are they heading towards the city of or the village of Barovia?
They are heading towards the village of Barovia.
Do you mind if I ask where you guys are coming from?
Oh, of course, no problem. We are from just beyond the wall.
Right, what was
just,
the other town
just
called?
beyond the wall.
Yes, just through the wall to the east.
I thought people didn't go past the wall.
Oh, well, not many are so lucky as us Vistani. Arena nods when he says this. We are very lucky people.
So how do you?
We are good to the lands, and the lands are good to us.
Hmm. I'm actually really curious how you travel past that. Like, when we looked at that, like out of character, so did we looked at the gate? The gates were closed, right? We couldn't get through the gates.
Yeah, they were completely closed.
But they came
So
through
how
the
did you
gate.
get? So how did you get through the gate? The gates don't open.
As I said, they opened for us. It isn't getting past the wall that is the problem, I guess. It is the fog.
Yes, we came through the fog, and I tried to go back the other way, and I couldn't. It stopped me. It was painful.
He nods as you say this. Yes, it is to many. It is not safe to go through the fog for most, but us, Vistani, we are truly blessed.
So
You keep saying
if we
blessed.
if we were to travel with you, would you be able to take us through the fog? Of course, if you were going that way.
If it is meant for you to leave, then sure, we could take you. But if not, then it would certainly endanger your life.
So this mist is kind of a live entity?
It is not an entity. It is just what it is. It is a mist. It is a fog.
Oh,
A dangerous one, but it is what it is.
I
okay.
take the armor cart, see if they have studded leather armor.
They do have studded leather armor.
Can I inquire as to a price for said studded leather armor?
Yeah, this it's gonna be 50 gold pieces for this piece here.
I hand him 5 platinum pieces.
Okay. He takes it. Oh, very nice.
Do y'all buy
have-
things as well?
We buy things if you have things of value to sell.
Okay. I show him that gold ring with the diamond and the necklace, the silver necklace with the ruby.
Where's a silver necklace?
I didn't really want to ask Bildrath what he would give me for these because his prices didn't seem fair either way. So.
It's a
Oh,
smart
I am sure he would never give you what these are worth. These are very nice rings, and as he says this, you notice every one of his fingers is covered in rings, all with nice gems. And he says, I like this gold one very much myself. Perhaps I could ask you to part with it for 75 gold pieces. And this necklace, I could give you 80 for it.
That
Those
does
seem
seem a
fair.
little low, considering how wonderful these pieces are. You seem to be an expert in the rings, as I can see, right?
Oh yes, I do love jewelry. It is quite nice.
I'm thinking more. I think that sounds more like a bill draft price.
Oh,
It's
do
about
not compare
190
me.
for the two.
Oh,
Give me a persuasion check.
That would be a 19.
19. Okay. 190 for the two.
You have a deal. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. He gives you
Diamond.
let's see, 19 platinum.
Thank you.
You notice that he has quite a large coin purse as he pulls it out, and it has.
Mhm.
It seems like they are not hurting for finances. He takes the gold ring with the diamond on it and puts it on his pinky finger in front of one of the other rings. Oh yes, that looks quite wonderful.
I have to agree.
Can I look
Oh.
through their weapons to see if they have any silvered weapons? Or silver weapons?
Silver weapons. Interesting. What are you looking for?
Anything silver?
Well, not common that people request for something so unique. Would you be hunting some creature specifically?
I would be, yes.
Oh, might I inquire so that I could better assist you in finding the right weapon? Because, see, some might be more susceptible to a dagger than a sword.
Silver dagger would be fine.
Well, okay. I do have a silvered dagger, if you are interested in such a
No,
thing.
is it a silvered, like coated in silver, or is it a dagger made of solid silver?
Oh, a dagger made of solid silver would be quite the expense. Uh, but we do have weapons that are silver coated in order to defend off against certain creatures who might be susceptible to the thing. If you are looking for something made purely of silver, you would have to go to one of our smiths.
Okay. How much for the silvered dagger?
For this silver dagger here, 15 gold.
Oof.
Perhaps I'll hold off for now.
Oh, well, be careful out there, should you run across something.
You ever heard of any beasts that are susceptible to silver?
Oh, I have heard of quite those things around here, in Barovia.
What about recently?
Recently, previously, always.
Have you seen any creatures like that recently?
Oh no, we have not seen anyone or anything like that.
It's very fortunate.
Oh,
Seen
I assume
anyone?
so. The stories I hear, they are large beasts of men and wolf. Some horrible configuration.
Very horrible. They look even awful in person.
So, might we inquire, if it's not imposing on our behalf, what brings your group here to Barovia? Where did you come from?
Bit of bad luck.
They're from, most recently, Daggerford.
Oh, along the Sword Coast. And what did you do in Daggerford?
Killed monsters.
A little bit of monster hunting.
Yeah.
Typical adventure stuff.
Almost to now, kind of putting two and two together, it almost seems like Barovia was leaking into Daggerford. Does that make sense? I don't know. It seems like the same
It
type
is.
of creatures.
It is possible that that if things could come here to Barovia, then things could leave from Barovia. I myself have been to the Sword Coast.
Is that where you are just
Never-
now returning from?
To Daggerford. Oh, not
Yes.
currently, no.
And how far away are we from the Sword Coast?
I guess that depends.
Because we were not far out of the city when we
You're
arrived.
probably a lot further away now.
No kidding.
So it's not just like a, hey, this is this wacky little village just outside of town that everyone ignores because they think they're living in the 1600s, even though
So, on the subject of silver, do you happen to have, like, maybe a powder or a dust? Maybe a couple handfuls?
Yes, I do believe we do have that.
I am so glad you said that.
How much would you say, like, maybe 2 handfuls of silver dust?
Trying to figure out. 2 handfuls, maybe. We could say 25 gold for the 2 of them.
Sounds like a good price. I think. Don't often buy silver. At least not in dust
Well.
form.
Well, the only way we can make it is using real silver, so.
What about that,
It
Raylan?
is-
Does that seem decent? I buy one, you buy one?
sure.
I gave him 13 gold.
Can't use any of that for tattoos. What are you doing? How much do I owe? How much am I giving? for
12.
each?
No, just 12. That's your half because you paid 13.
Oh, right. I give them 12 gold.
If your group was, well, I don't know if I could bother you with such a thing. What with you being stranded here in this new land, but
Oh no, you can't just say something like that and not give us the full detail.
well, there are rumors among my people of this terrifying creature that haunts the woods around here. It lurks in the shadows of the bushes, watching from the roadside with its many eyes. They call it the Crypt Stalker. We do not know anything of this creature, just that it exists and people have went missing.
Does it sound like that thing that was chasing us?
He hasn't really described much.
That's
Many
fair.
eyes. Maybe?
The Crypt Stalker.
Sure, that's something that we could, at a minimum, look into.
Yeah, are you asking us to deal with it, or
Dude, I'm
If-
fucking rich.
If you were to kill this creature, and you bring me proof of the creature's demise at our camp, I would reward you handsomely.
As you can see, there's plenty of handsome to go around here already.
Ah, quite. I like this one.
Does he have any petrified wood?
And ruby dust.
We do have some of these things. How much are you looking for?
I need 50 gold pieces worth of ruby dust.
I need
Oh, that can easily be
2,500
arranged.
gold pieces worth of petrified wood.
Oh, you would
2,500?
you would certainly have to speak with our tattoo artist about such a thing. He is the only one who would keep components of that type at such a volume.
Ah.
Like this guy can read my mind.
What about silver dust and iron?
How much silver
powdered
dust do you
silver
need?
and iron. I'm sorry.
I have a whole bag. A
You have a
handful
handful.
And iron?
of silver dust. We just bought some 2 seconds ago.
Is that the same as powdered silver?
That is
Yes.
powdered silver, yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
The
Uh,
other one's got a little
do
more
you need-
talcum in it.
Do you need powdered iron as well, or
It says. Well, I could also use holy water.
Oh, I could have given you some of that 20
Holy
minutes.
water or powdered
fights ago.
silver and iron. I need it for a spell.
I thought you were just making a collection.
I need both of those things for spells. Or all three of them, I guess.
okay? So what things specifically? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't. So the spell is protection from. I'll just link it. It says it needs holy water or powdered silver and iron, which the spell consumes. I don't know
Okay.
how much that is per cast.
That since it doesn't have a money value.
Yeah, it should have a money value.
So if you have a components pouch,
I do have a components pouch. So do I have
it-
that already?
Yeah.
and then pretty much have that. The only time you ever
Yeah.
get to go out and buy specific stuff usually is if it has a monetary value.
Okay, because that's
Like
how
that
continual
50
flame
gold.
is, where
Yeah,
it
like
says
that
50
one.
gold. Okay. Okay, then I just need the.
Yeah, that one you have to make sure you buy the components for. That one I would only rule if like you use it several times, then you should look for something, you know.
Okay. Then I only need the ruby dust for now.
Okay. And he gives you 50 gold pieces worth of ruby dust in a small pouch.
How much does that cost?
50 gold?
Oh, gotcha.
I give him 5 platinum.
Okay, he takes it.
Throws it back. He said 50 gold.
Hits you right in the eye with the coin.
I hand the 5 platinum to Seiza to turn into gold.
No, I'm joking. He takes the 5 platinum. He doesn't.
Oh, I just wanted to see the piggy bank do some work.
I didn't make it do the work anyway. Oh, do you have any, like, you mentioned arcane. Do you have any oddities of that nature? Maybe some cool trinkets?
Add my stuff to my inventory.
The only interesting arcane trinket we happen to have around us at the current moment, I have this, and he pulls out a small metal tin, and he opens the tin up, and it's got like this kind of like purplish looking putty inside of it, and he takes some of it out and he rubs it between his fingers, and as he rubs it through his hair starts to turn like this bright green color, and he rubs it with both hands into his hair, and it gets kind of longer and like real bright green, and he said, this right here, this little can of hair cream will change your hair to any color that you want, or even
Yes.
grow it longer.
How much?
For this right here, I would say 100 gold.
How about 75?
How about 85?
80?
He squints his eyes really narrow at you, and he says, "Deal." And he sticks his hand out to shake yours.
I grasp his hand firmly and give it a sharp shake, and then give him the 8 platinum.
Can I see if they're interested in buying my leather armor?
It is in your inventory there. Nikolai.
Thank you.
Um, for your leather armor, he says, I can give you 6 gold pieces for that. It looks a little bit worn.
It's fine. I no longer have a use for it. And I hand it to him.
I can patch up some of these spots, and maybe someone else will be interested in it, though. Yeah.
So
Okay, he
that's,
gives you the.
any of the like potion variety. Do you have anything of that nature?
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't carry potions on us. Some of the other wagons might, but we don't really deal in that. Just
What do you
just
specialize in?
general goods and weapons mostly.
Ah. Okay, what's it, does that include like food? Maybe a horse feed too?
We do have some horse feed that is extra that we could spare to sell.
Or what about the people's food?
People food we are a little short on, sadly.
Do you happen to know a good place to get meat?
Hunting is always really good for us. Aside from that, there is
Hurtful.
a butcher in Barovia. I don't know how kind he might be to outsiders. No offense, I don't mind, but he might be a little stingy or off-putting.
Last time we were in the woods, we were the ones hunted.
Oh, that is why we were preferring not to travel at night.
Yeah. This is a good idea. I suppose I'll take another set of that studded leather armor if you have it.
Oh, yes, of course. That'll be 50 gold as well, please.
Oh. How many of those studded leather armor sets do you have?
Do you need one too?
I don't believe we happen to have another one here on the cart.
No.
Sorry, brother.
I would offer it to you, Ban, but I think I have taken quite a few more blows than you.
Oh no, it's if I just
If you
realized
really
like,
want it,
I wasn't worried about it because I'm never really on the front lines. Instead, fuck away from my kitten. But that's fine.
No, if I find some pieces of metal, I can probably fashion you. That's yourself.
Yeah, don't worry. Oh, okay. We'll cross that bridge when we.
I give him 5 platinum. Well, I held out
Okay.
Cornelius and I have him spit out 5 platinum.
Oh, that is delightful. Wonderful little pig you have there.
I like him the most out of this entire group.
I look slightly hurt.
Both of those groups.
Okay, maybe second one.
I look around, not sure if it's about me.
Dresley. He likes Dresley the most.
Do we need any other general goods? I don't think I know that much. general
Yes.
goods
Do you have any
needs.
cooking utensils?
Ooh, good idea.
A mess kit.
I'm sorry, ask that again?
Cooking utensils?
Yes, I do have a set of cooking utensils here.
How much?
Sorry, I'm having trouble finding it on my sheet here,
1 GP.
even with the search function.
It's 1 GP and weighs 8 pounds for the tool set.
It is. You are right. It is Just 1 gold piece. It's just some spatulas and stuff. Oh, here it is right here. Why didn't it show up when I searched it? Damn you,
Damn
WPS office.
you.
I don't know. I googled it. Google's the most powerful wizard on Earth. I give him one
yeah.
gold piece.
Oh, here you go. And he hands you, hold on. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Consists of a metal pot, knives, forks, a stirring spoon, and a ladle.
Ladle.
I slip it into all of it into my cloak.
Okay.
When was our furniture getting here?
1 to 3 days.
1 to 3 days. That's like
It's still been the same day that we bought it, though.
so. Yeah, so to like
Business days.
Business days.
business days, right? Of course.
Today's a Friday.
So that always happens. Always works that way.
Oh, do we need anything else for the house? Oh, do you guys have perfumes?
Oh, God, here we
perfumes.
go.
Yes, we sell perfumes.
We don't even have a bath yet.
No, we have one.
yeah,
I
we
can
do.
make you look
Yeah, we
smell
do
like
have a
anything
bath.
with prestidigitation.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, just because you don't want to take a bath doesn't mean we don't have one.
I mean, bath is close to my room, actually.
How much
I
would
wash my
maybe
body
a
with
couple of
magic.
weeks supply of perfumes be?
Rena here makes a eau de toilon, as she calls it. That is it smells of elderberries and mint.
I was just gonna say, smells of elderberries.
The small bottle like this probably keep your entire house smelling absolutely wonderful for maybe a month. So use liberally.
Oh, I was thinking of more of the kind you put in your bath.
You could
I'm
use
sure
this
that's
in
the
your
same,
bath.
yes.
Same effect as well. Small drops.
Well, I will take it. And how much would that be?
5 gold pieces, please.
That sounds wonderful. I hand him 5 gold pieces.
Okay, he gives you a small bottle with a pink liquid in it.
I smell it.
It smells wonderful, like elderberries and mint.
I don't know what elderberries smell like.
A wonderful imaginary fruit.
But they're real, though. The
I was
whole
say
roots are
elderberries
real.
are real.
Oh, can I just...
No, shush. Wonderful
You-
imaginary fruit.
Sorry to take up all of your time.
That's schnozberries.
You have, like, clothing, too? Any odd costumes and... or just normal clothing? Just looking to, like, maybe add a couple things to my, disguise kit. Couple odd ins and ends.
Might have something like that around here.
What if I buy another disguise kit and add it to my disguise kit?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Then you'll have double fake noses.
Then you can share.
Look for a disguise kit that doesn't have what is in my disguise kit.
Let's see, for the extra pieces, we could say 18 gold.
Now, I did hear a nasty rumor that you guys absolutely hate to give away things at the original value. But that does seem good. 18 gold sounds fine.
God says it always shaking down the merchants, man.
Well, if you recall, the Vistani love to haggle and barter.
Yeah, so how about 17
They're
gold?
haggling, and then they're saying, "Hey, you guys are assholes," but sure, I'll take that price.
17
Look, it's not my
gold.
fault that Nikolai is super smooth with almost 0 charisma.
How about 17.5.
Oh, that's gonna really hurt, but I will agree to those terms.
Okay, that way I can still make, the difference in what we're taking out here. Thank you.
I give him 18 gold.
Okay. He gives you 5 silver back. Well, if you don't mind, we will probably just make a small fire out here and prepare to turn in for the night.
If you need
It's-
anything from us, let us know.
And the same from us. If there are any issues, please inform us and let us know. We'll be glad to help.
Oh, we don't actually have a guest room. You could stay in the basement if you wanted. If you don't want to stay
Oh,
outside.
we are fine here on our wagons. Plenty of room inside of them to sleep, and it's quite cozy. It doesn't look like it from outside of it, but trust me, there's room aplenty inside.
Oh, we could have got one of those. It's like bigger on the inside than the outside.
Were y'all
like-
planning to leave a little bit before sunrise?
We will try to head out as soon as the sun comes up. That way we can try to make it to camp, hopefully before another nightfall. If we are quick.
We had agreed to be in the village at sunrise, but we kind of got stuck out here because it got dark early. So I was just trying to figure out a way to get back to Barovia to do what we agreed to do there.
Are you
On time.
suggesting we travel together?
There is safety in numbers. Perhaps we could all leave just a little bit before sunrise and set out together. So you could make it there in time.
I
But
mean, not to be, not to derail that whole plan, but I think our carriage is it's built for speed, right? It's a little bit faster than these merchant carts, I believe.
Oh, these wagons are misleading you if you think they are slow. We can keep quite a pace if need
Just
be.
full of surprises, aren't you?
I don't think. Look at these fine gentlemen. You think they would slum in a carriage as worthless as ours? I'm sure theirs is just.
Excuse
as
me.
good.
Whoa. Our carriage is a work of art.
So
Thank
it
you.
is our carriage. Nice. I was wondering about that. Okay. Have a nice night, you all. I'll walk inside.
It is.
And
It is our
you
carriage.
as well.
I bought it for all of us. What are you talking about?
I know, you just kept saying my carriage the other day.
Oh.
well, Tim, I should have enough paints to paint the ravens on.
The final touch.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Okay, so is anyone doing anything before
over.
you all go to bed, or?
I would like to stay and talk with Araja and Rena for a bit.
Okay.
I mean,
Nice
we
to-
don't have to actually literally talk, but my character will.
Okay.
I go check on Otto.
He is fast asleep up in his room, laying
Got
on
it.
a bedroll that seems a little bit too small for him.
That is perfect. I take a bath.
I'm gonna retcon that. Turns out elderberries smell absolutely horrid. They
Not
smell
in
like
Barovia.
wild. They smell like wild berries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
wild.
why it's an
berries.
insult.
I mean,
in
that's
the
why elderberry is an
non-Python.
insult. Yeah.
I didn't really think it was a real berry, to be
Your
honest.
father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries. Raylan
Urine.
would like
Urine
to...
is the descriptor for elderberries, by the way.
would
They
like
are
to mint-
absolutely delicious, though.
The mint helps disguise the scent. Can I sit by the fire with the Vistani and work on my ring?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a check with your wood carver tools.
And if it does
Oh.
matter as far as talking, I just want to talk about their people and history and
Oh,
stuff like that.
actually, no, it should be 4 plus 5, so 9.
Okay.
I don't have
9.
I don't have the proficiency bonus.
Okay. You kind of nick a little piece of your ring while you're working on it and uh set off a piece of the wolf's ear just a little bit, kind of cocked now, but it still looks okay. Still a functioning ring. It didn't break it or anything.
Never do this by firelight. I put my stuff away, cursing myself silently. Bond can hear me. If it hasn't been 3 hours yet.
I don't know. It's been a little bit, hasn't it?
Hasn't been 3 hours just yet. You would have heard that, yeah.
Well then.
Anyone doing anything else?
I'm just gonna go back up to my room and work on some paintings for the house.
Okay. Nikolai, you hear a couple of stories, mostly from them. They seem pretty much like tall tales that they express among their people. Many of them seem very familiar to just normal folk tales that you've heard before, but with the names changed and the locations. But they are entertaining spins on the stories, and they're a nice group of people. They share some of their wine with you, and it tastes just like the wine from the tavern, but it's nice.
Is it elderberry wine?
It's elderberry wine.
Yes.
I thank them for their stories, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Can I go see Dresley before I go to bed?
Yeah, sure.
I knock on her door.
You might have to like bang louder. She's really into her drawing.
I knock a little louder.
Come on in.
Busy.
I open the door and I walk in. And I say, I'm sorry to disturb you. I was wondering if you might do me a favor.
Sure, anything.
I hand her my 2 bottles of wine and my water skin that's full of wine. And I'm just gonna say, can you hold on to these for me for a few days?
Sure.
There's someone I need to talk to, and it's hard to do it with this.
Okay. I'll put them put the bottles in my backpack and
Okay.
just let me know when you want them again.
Okay. Then I'm gonna tell her that we're close, and that we will find her sister.
We'll find Source as well.
I nod, and then I walk away. I go to my room, and I put manacles on my feet and go to sleep.
Okay. As you all drift off to sleep, many of you have very wonderful dreams. Just absolutely fantastic dreams. One of you has a very interesting and unique dream, though. Okay, can everyone see?
Oh, thank God.
I
Yeah.
see.
Okay. Tem, as you dream, you find yourself in a dark and shadowy world. As your otherworldly sight focuses on your surroundings, you see that you are in a dead forest. A sorrowful-looking crescent moon hangs in the sky, blanketed by millions of unfamiliar stars. The grass beneath your feet is a dull gray, and each blade of grass blends into the next as a soft breeze cascades continuously through this cluster of trees. Ravens perch silently amid their branches, all appear to be staring towards a stump that sits at the center.
Is that a head?
Are you approaching? You do see something on the stump. It's kind of hard to make out from this distance.
Can I like loop around real quick? I don't want to just walk up.
Give me
right
a
away.
perception check as you walk around the. Okay. You see the reflection of metal on this stump in the middle of the clearing.
I'll walk up to it.
You see an amulet with a porcelain face on it, and as you approach it, you see the shadows of the trees around you begin to take on a humanoid shape, and the shape starts to get darker, absorbing any light that is cast down by the moon above. As it lifts into the air, a pale glow begins to shine from its core, and it transforms into a feminine form. A feminine face that seems solid and emotionless, like a porcelain mask. A crown of starlight circles into a halo behind the face as the shadows flow down like a river of hair dotted with stars. The hair sways in the breeze, creating different constellations as it shifts. And as she floats in the air above you, the biting, cold air picks up lightly, carrying a soft, comforting voice as it travels past. I have chosen you. There is great potential, but I see fear as well.
Does the voice sound familiar?
This voice seems very familiar. You've heard it before in your dreams. You know this voice to be the one that gave you your weapon.
What am I doing here? Why am I here? What is all of this?
Do you possess it? The drive to attain greatness? Perhaps we shall see.
I do, I think.
Will you brave all risks? Carve your name across the plains? Achieve your destiny?
What is my... I don't know what my destiny is. I just want to, make my parents proud.
The shadows of her form shift as she extends her arms out towards the stump. The necklace with the amulet made in her image is on top of it. And as you look over it, a brief shadow passes, and the amulet changes into a silver sun with a large ruby resting at its center. A bright golden chain holding the necklace. And as the shadow goes away again, you see a raven's skull held by a small leather strap and a silver ring sitting in its place. The face looks towards you again and she says, "Take my blessing, Tem. Make it whole. Claim your birthright. I'll be watching you."
Oh, okay, I'll grab it. Why? I don't understand. I still don't understand. I'm still confused. Why is all this? What is all of this?
As you reach down and touch the amulet, all of the ravens around the trees fly off in a cloud of feathers, and when they're gone, the figure is as well. And as you look into the small raven skull on this strap of leather, these shadows start to come out of the eyes of the skull. They wrap around you and cover your entire body, and everything just goes dark. And you sleep through the rest of the night.
You wake up as Venom.
Your god is the worst.
And everyone wakes up having completed a long rest pretty early before sunrise. You did go to sleep kind of early though, so.
Does
Well.
Tem know who that is?
I can't remember how much Tem knows.
No. No.
No.
Okay, just curious.
Sean tells Tim who that was.
Tem, when you wake up, where'd that go?
I don't know either, so I can't.
I do. Because I metagame the fuck out of this shit.
You can see the necklace in your inventory now, though, Tem.
Yes.
You wake up and discover this is actually a solid object still in your hand.
Well, not quite a dream. Weird.
So what is everyone doing this morning as you wake up?
Undoing the shackles around my feet.
Not getting punched in the face.
And also, once again, as you wake up this morning, everything feels kind of drab, gray, miserable. A little sluggish feeling this morning.
Raylan blames the booze and heads up to find some more pie.
Yeah, I'm really not gonna like the feeling of waking up sluggish because usually I'm really energized.
I'll go. Oh, is it like super? It's super early. It should be super early if we went to bed super early,
Yeah,
right?
it is. It is before sunrise. The sun's not up yet. You're not sure exactly what time it is. Someone could give me a check.
I will. What kind
Perception?
of
Nature check.
check? Ooh, not me.
Oh, that's really bad.
It is early. You know what? I will take the 15 since it's a group thing. I'll give you advantage on it. It is probably about 4 in the morning.
We have time to train.
There's a false back sleep.
Are you asking me like out
I'm
of
asking the
character?
group. I'm asking the group if anyone else is in the dining room area while I eat some pie.
I don't think I'm even downstairs. Oh yeah. Well, if we're all downstairs, I guess we all kind of congregate down there. Yes, I will go. We'll go outside. I don't want to.
No, I'll go. I don't think I feel much after the training though, but I need to. So.
Someone once told me that if you wait for motivation, you'll never get anything done. Oh, don't forget we gotta be pallbearers. Oh, yeah, pallbearers.
Paul
Yeah.
barrels?
Yeah, we
Okay.
gotta carry that trophy. Or carry the
Oh my
trophy.
god.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
wow.
We gotta
Oh
carry the coffin.
Raylan thinks
Oh.
Bond is the most fucked up person
I
ever.
need to go back to sleep, guys.
As you go outside, the
What's up?
Vistani do appear to be getting their wagon set up. They greet you. Oh, yes, early start this morning. Are you all about ready to head off? If we're gonna get there before sunrise, we're gonna need to make haste soon.
Guess it answers that.
Oh, I guess we don't have time to Yes,
Yeah,
yes, we'll be ready soon. We have a morning routine that we follow every morning.
Oh, of course. Just as soon as you're ready. When you're the one who's got to be there at a time.
Give us about an hour.
I'm gonna suggest that Bond get the carriage ready to leave in an hour.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Get
your-
our
That's your
job.
hobby.
get our oafs to help you out.
Get our what?
Our oaf is what I
His
don't
name is
remember what his name
Otto.
is.
Otto.
Otto.
He's gonna
That's
become an
so
artificer with
mean.
extra arms. He's gonna become Otto Octavius.
Jason thinks that Tem is the most dickish person he's ever known.
I mean, he's
Calling
not
someone an
very-
oaf is far, far less dehumanizing than calling
Then
a
calling a
corpse
coffin a trophy? Yeah.
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
pretty-
Well,
One
you
of
know,
those
just-
things is a human, and the other one is a corpse.
True. One of them was a human.
I mean, if it was a bad guy, you could be
Had it
like,
been
yeah,
something that we could you imagine if we were the one that accidentally killed him? That's our trophy.
yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm out in
You
the
take
stables.
trophies from kills? Serial killers.
Well, let's not talk about it too much.
Alright. I go and I swing my little rings on ropes and then try to shoot my arrows through them.
I'm just getting the carriage ready.
Oh, we don't even have our training dummy stuff yet, right?
No.
Just hit each other.
Okay, so you three are gonna train this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we don't have Sazed here, Dresley, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. You're gonna be my training dummy.
Then I try to knock him prone with the shield.
Wow.
Yeah, give
With no warning.
me contested strength checks, I guess.
Oh God.
Why'd we roll initiative? What happened? Bond and Raylan were like, let's fight.
No, I saw the thing at the top. It says critical failure, roll for initiative. So I wanted to see if that worked.
Oh, you hold it.
Yeah, you can't
Oh.
try to knock him over, and you just can't. He just stands his ground, surprisingly. You should have got a run first. That would have been the trick. Okay. After your training is complete, the Vistani appear to be to have finished getting ready. They've been sitting there eating breakfast, kind of watching you guys train over there, cheering you on and clapping when they see you do some things.
I just realized I was muted
Good morning.
when I talked earlier.
Oh well, welcome back.
After breakfast, I'd like to spend the hour studying.
Okay. Well, they train you spend an hour studying. Okay.
Yep. And I would also like to take a minute to
Sit right there.
exfoliate my hair and make it even more fiery.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
with the pomade.
Yep.
Oh, man,
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's magic
How long does the
pomade.
color changing last?
After 7 consecutive uses, it becomes permanent.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Dude, we can all become emo goths.
But I mean, you can change it. I mean, if you keep doing it every 7 uses, you'd have a different hair color.
Oh, before we go, I want to change into my good clothes too.
Okay.
I think it has 4 charges a day in case anybody else decides they want to modify their appearance.
Oh, and does my thing have? Does that thing have charges? Does it start with charges?
Does what?
The
The
pomade.
necklace?
Yeah.
Does it not say on there?
It says it regains them at dusk, but I was just wondering if it started with some.
It has 3 charges. It starts with 3 right there.
Oh, does it say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Oh, it gets uses back every day. His last stuff lasts forever.
Pomade?
Yeah.
I know, that's why I said I could share it with you guys if you decided you wanted to. I don't know.
Might take you up on that
Have
later.
white hair and become the
Pomade
White
of
Dwarf.
10,000 styles. Oh my god.
Anyone else doing anything this morning before you head off?
I'm just gonna tell Tim that I think he's getting better with his training as we're packing up to go.
I recollect all the arrows that I shot.
You can easily collect them. Roll an investigation check for me, just see how many you get back. See if you lose a stray one.
Ooh.
Yeah, you lost one. Can't find it. It's gone. You might have shot way too far.
Probably Robin Hood did it. Split it down the middle. And then when people wanted to
Raylan
buy more
tells himself
stocks,
as he walks off, not knowing where that arrow went.
and then when people want to buy more stocks, I tell them no for their own good.
Wow.
Gotta keep my pop culture relevant.
And so what's everyone doing now?
Can I check out? I want to like look at Nikolai and see what he did with his hair.
Still sleeping.
It's even oranger and yellower and more unruly like fire. And it's sticking up like fire.
I'm gonna point out that he's gonna be very subtle.
It's that, but more.
It's that, but more. Hey, I took a long time coloring that, okay?
No, I get it.
You did a good job.
Thank you. Once upon a time, I did graphics design in school before I joined the Marine Corps and went on a completely different trajectory for the rest of my life.
Just saying, that dude makes a lot of money doing what he does, making tokens. And he doesn't seem to be putting in a lot of tokens very often, so
I know.
Man.
at least Griff puts out a new item almost every day. Anyway,
I'm gonna head over. I'd like to head over to the wagons and see if I can ride with them. They're going to the village, right?
Yeah, they are. As you go over there and you ask them, we don't really have a lot of extra space on the cart while we're riding, and when it's folded up like that, it's not much room inside. Do you not have proper transportation to Barovia?
I do. I just found your stories fascinating and wanted to hear more.
Oh, well, we would love to have you accompany us, but it's just such a small space out here. I'm sure you understand.
I understand.
I don't like you.
They're mad
The
that
way
they
that-
said all the stories and you didn't tell them any.
I climb on top of the carriage and take up my normal spot.
I get in the carriage a little bit sad.
I'm gonna jump in the back.
Oh boy.
Okay, as you all begin your
I roll
Quick.
over in my sleeping bag.
as no one woke up, Jason.
Oh, shit. Oh god. Go.
We left
Dude,
Caesar
are you really
behind.
not here with us?
No, I've been sleeping the whole time.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go wake him up. I'm gonna go kick his door in. Like, I'm gonna forcefully kick his door in.
Oh my
Boom.
god.
I'm not gonna try and break it off the hinges, but I just want it to be loud as fuck.
Let me tell you,
Okay.
it's a lot easier to break it off the hinges than you think.
Just use prestidigitation to make a loud noise.
And then I will, once I kick the door open, I'll use prestidigitation to make it just a loud as fuck boom in his room.
Hazen is startled awake.
Oh, sorry about that. Did I wake you up?
It's time for training already.
It's time to leave, good sir. We have already done our training, and the carriages are prepared.
The sun's not safe enough yet.
Correct. We were supposed to be there before sunrise.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, let's go then. Oh, wait. I checked with Otto. Make sure he has everything he needs.
He was sleeping, but as you knock on his door, he answers it. He kind of rubs the sleep out of his eye. Morning. We got work already. It's a
No,
little early.
You can go back to sleep, but we are off. Do you need anything? Are you okay?
Oh,
Food?
I can. I'm okay here. I can.
Perfect.
I'll
You're
be
the best.
fine.
Okay.
Thank you. He waves with that
I
grin
wave
right
back.
there.
Oh, I go up to Nagel. What do you think,
taking-
Nagel? You good for a trip, or would you like to stay here?
He whinnies at you.
Actually, you know what would be great for
Don't know what
Nagel?
that means.
If Otto would help it, if him and Otto can work together. Like Otto can use him as a workhorse.
That
That would probably help strengthen him up a lot, actually.
You know what? That is a good idea. You will come with us, Nagel. Let's go.
No, I said he'd stay with Otto though.
Yep.
Not because I don't like him. I'm seriously concerned about this horse now, Sazed. I
He
just want.
looks much better than he did a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Does the horse look much better?
Looks better than you found him.
Give him a
Oh,
carrot.
God.
He eats the
give him
carrot
a rock.
happily.
I want to cast Speak with Animals, but it's such a. I don't have any spell slots. There are so few spell slots.
Okay, you all begin your travel to Barovia.
I want to use my necklace. Put the raven flying around.
Okay, overhead.
Yep.
To kind of give a view, give me a perception check.
Oh God.
Is that with me or is that with the raven?
It would be your stats.
Okay.
Did you get another familiar?
better than Gan's familiar?
Dude, my owl was great. Way better than this. Better than the raven. Oh,
Yeah, if
better
you
than me.
actually used it.
I did use it
Um,
all. I had
I'm
it all.
afraid it's gonna die.
You don't really see anything out on the road ahead of you or really behind you as you start to travel at a pretty quick pace. Give me an animal handling check, Bond, and say
Animal
Hey, Zed.
handling check. Where is
It's someone that
Animal
says animal
handling.
handling.
Oh,
Oh, I have
Oh.
+3. Makes it 9. Haha, I win.
wait.
okay.
Is that a fail?
That
Probably.
is two fails between the two of
Wait.
you, and as such, you have a little bit of trouble getting the what?
I was
What
gonna
is
say
it?
I'm gonna finally use one of my psychic dice.
Okay, use your psychic dice.
Boo. Can I use one of mine?
You don't have any.
Suck it, nerd.
Oh, that's +4, right?
Yeah.
Makes it a 12. Okay, yeah, you're able to manage to keep these horses under control. Sazed has a little bit more trouble though with Nagel. He seems kind of a little tired, trying to slack behind to keep up with the other horses, and as such, everyone kind of has to slow down to let him keep up with everyone
Come
else.
on.
You don't make it there quite before sunrise, just a little bit after, as you finally get to the village of Barovia.
Okay, so straight to Ismark's then. I suppose.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I was talking. My mic was off. Yes, I think we should go straight to the Burgermeisters.
Yeah, right to the burger. Meister.
Okay, you as you get to the village of Barovia, Araja and Rena, they wave at you as your carriage detours off. You see them setting up kind of in the center of town. A couple of the villagers that are about early on walk up and look about their wares. and you make your way over to the Burgomeister's mansion. As you get there, you see Ismark is standing outside. He appears to be very well dressed, and he's kind of just sitting out there talking with his butler as you approach. Oh, the Mistborn, you're back. I had anticipated you would be staying here, but I assumed things had taken you elsewhere.
Night fell early.
Oh yeah, we were going to stay with him. What?
Yeah, and then we just dipped without telling him.
What? I think we were
Whoopsie.
planning on coming back, but we kind of got
Yeah.
stuck.
Oh, that's right. We got attacked on our way home last night. It was interesting.
I had heard some people say that they saw your carriage leave the village after quite a spectacle, but I had not heard that you'd returned, and night did come rather quickly, so I'm totally understanding. Perhaps you are prepared then. We should get this underway.
Absolutely.
I hop off the carriage and put my bow away, my quiver away, and try to make myself look as regal as possible.
I tie Nigel to the carriage. Oh, that does not look very
Regal.
regal.
I ask Bond to use some of his pomade to do my hair.
That is not who
That's
has
Nikolai.
the pomade.
Nikolai,
I
like
shrug
that?
and tell him no.
I got
Actually, my good
confused.
clothes too. So
I produced the pomade from my scarf and let him use it.
I put it in my hair and make it black and a little bit longer.
Little edgier.
And I also
I'm going
touch
full edge one
his
of us now.
armor and cast prestidigitation and make it super clean.
It's brand new. Hopefully, it is already clean.
There's no road dust on it now from our travel from the
Sweet.
house.
I will thank Nikolai, and then I will go follow Bismarck to his father's coffin. I'm assuming he's gonna lead us there.
Yes, if Mark invites you all in to the coffin, and he says, I know it's a little bit of a travel to the cemetery, but I do really appreciate all of your assistance. And he steps up next to his spot on the casket and says, if I could get the assistance of some of you for carrying it up there.
I'll help
I
him.
will
I bet
take one of the
Dresley can
middle.
do it by herself.
I'll take one of the middle spots so that if I drop it, I don't take out everyone.
I mean, how many people can hold on to
5 other
the-
people. So two
Two
more?
in the front,
Yeah,
two in the back, and
3
two in the
more.
middle.
3 more people.
I'll take one.
let's see, what is my actual strength? Strength is
Mine is average.
12.
Mine as well.
Level
Now
1.
I'll take a spot in the middle.
Okay. Who's the 6th person then? Vaughn or Sazed?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh darn! I was just going to offer to do, but you got this.
Yeah. Sure you were.
I give Sazed a dirty look.
He can play the music as we march down the city.
Ooh, I can play a good
See?
violin.
Great idea.
Wonderful. Take out my
A
violin.
dirge.
Okay, you all begin to walk carrying this coffin with Ismark, and Sazed plays a funeral march along the way as you make your way towards the cemetery. A light drizzle starts to fall as you get up to the cemetery. The priest is there already. There's 2 holes have been dug, one of which contains a coffin already, and the other one further off to the side next to another long line of tombstones that all have the same last name, Kolyanovich, is where you take the current casket. Donovich walks over there and he begins to speak. We're all gathered here today to remark on this life that has left us. And he begins to tell of how great of an individual Ismark's father was, and boon to the village of Barovia against the darkness. Bon, while you are at this event and this is all going on, your mind kind of wanders a little bit, and you look off towards the distance, off in the hill, the just outside the cemetery. You see a figure sitting in the fog. He has his hands clasped in front of him at his waist, and he is just sitting there with his head bowed down. Give me a perception check.
Don't fuck up.
Oh,
You fucked up.
Not quite sure who this individual is. It's hard to make him out through the mist.
Just looks like a handsome gentleman far out in the distance.
From what you can tell, it does appear as if he is observing the funeral, though. As the funeral starts to draw to a close, the rain starts to pick up a little bit more. Some of the groundskeepers at the cemetery start to throw the dirt onto the casket and fill the hole as you all begin to leave from the church. As you're starting to leave, Donovich says, High Priest Donovich comes to all of you and meets you about when you're passing by what is his son's grave that they are now filling in with dirt as well. And he says, I want to thank you all for trying your best.
I look at
And
Raylan.
I know that it isn't always easy to be good to people. And I would like to give you this gift. It was given to me a long time ago when I first trained to become a priest, but in these times I no longer have a need for it. It is a kit for helping others, and I think that is something that your group will do. He kind of looks sadly over at the grave of his son, and he hands you
I'm sorry,
a
there was nothing
small
more we could do.
Y'all need Jesus. That's all I'm hearing about it.
The box appears to have two. What's the thing? Oh my gosh,
Crucifix.
my brain just stopped.
Snakes?
The wooden box has two halves that are that have clasps on each side. On the left side is a clasp with a sun, and on the right side is a clasp with a moon.
What does this do exactly?
Well, I don't really quite understand how it works. I know that during the day you can open up this side, and he points at the sun, and as you open it, it has it seems to have a bunch of bandages and essentially everything you would get inside of a healer's kit.
Ooh.
And he points to the right side with the moon on it. He says, this side you can open up at night, and well, it's more of a personal celebration side, but this side is useful.
That just actually
And
sounds very
as you look over it, you're certain there's some kind of like magic element to this box.
I'm sure we can put this to good use.
And I go over to I have it in my notes. What's his name? I go to Donovich's son's grave as they're filling it in and drop 2 silver pieces in it and do the sun maker symbol that everyone else does.
Okay, the Morning Lord symbol. Yeah.
Yeah.
I show him how to do it properly.
I do it right the first time. I was once a holy man.
Donovich does it as well, and he bows his head afterwards, sits there silently. As the rain starts to pick up a little bit more, he stands out there. Ismark comes over to you and says, perhaps we could go back to my mansion until this rain passes.
Ooh,
Give
humble
you
brag.
somewhere dry, at least.
That would be helpful. Or that would be much appreciated.
Better than traveling in this weather, I assume.
Do you think you guys don't want to go to Vallaki for a couple days? I forgot.
Oh,
Okay, you follow him back to the mansion?
absolutely. 'Cause,
Okay, as you're walking through the streets, the Vistani seem to have already passed through town. They didn't seem to have stayed here very long. You do remember they said they were kind of in a rush. Most of the streets are starting to just become mud, though, as the rain continues to fall heavier and heavier. And as you get to the Burgomeister's mansion, you guys have thrown me off on it now. That is
Burger.
where we're going to take a break. Back to this. At the Burgomeister's mansion,
Burgermeister.
Burgermaster, Mark rushes you all into the house as the rain starts pouring down even more heavily outside. As you get in, you kind of shake off the water. The butler there quickly hands you all small towels, and the fire in the main den area seems to be lit already.
I press it as you're taking the water off.
And splashes of water fly around the house.
No, I put it on the floor below me, like it's...
Okay, straight onto the floor. Gotcha. The butler kind of sneers a little bit about it, but doesn't say anything.
I wipe it up with the towel he gave me.
Ismark says, so, where are you all headed from here? To Vallaki, then?
No,
Not for a couple days.
we did not decide yet. Did we?
Yeah, we were just gonna go after the full moon.
Oh, right.
Suspicious of the full moon.
Could
No,
say.
not suspicious. This is not a suspicion or a superstition or anything like that.
More
The
of a...
darkest
Unfortunately,
night.
this is real.
The darkest night and full of terrors.
Well,
Oh,
it's
they did a lot of it to
understandable.
protect us.
I imagine if your group thinks it is serious, then I can understand. It must be.
Some bad creatures. They don't have control of their faculty.
I don't think many of the creatures that those would deem evil are in full control of their faculties.
It's a very good point.
We do have some other things to attend to before we do head to Vallaki, anyways. So unless
When
you
was
had
the full
anything
moon
for us,
again?
I think we should. Huh?
When was the full moon again?
2
2
days
days?
now, I think.
And I think it's 4 now.
Well, we're waiting on our stuff to arrive at the house anyway.
It'd be 4 now.
Oh, do you know how long of a? You said it was quite a few days, a week or so to Valaki. I do not remember.
It would take around that time, depending on your travel speed.
Oh, right. Safer out than not so safer. Safer. Oh, as Tam suggested, do you need anything further? Wait, are we talking to the butler? Or
I think they're both in the room, so whoever you
I thought
want
we were
to talk.
talking to the Burgermeister.
yeah, okay.
You're talking to the Burgermaster.
Okay. Burgermeister.
Burgermaster.
Burgomeister.
It's bourgeois
Burgomeister.
Marshmallow.
The Burgo boy.
Do you have anything that needs done?
I personally don't have anything that needs to be attended to. As he says this, there's a very loud banging on the door. It sounds very frantic.
Are you
As
sure?
this sudden knock at the door happens, the butler quickly sidesteps past your group and opens it. A very disheveled-looking, quite wet woman, soaked from the rain outside, comes in. She's covered in, or she's wearing the very bland clothing of most of the villagers around here, and she seems to be crying quite heavily. And she says, Ismark, have you heard of anything about Gertruda yet? My little girl." And she pushes right past all of you and just grabs onto Ismark's hand. "Mary,
step out of the way, let her
I'm
through."
sorry. We don't know anything about where Gertruda has went off to. Please, it is not good weather. Boris, please show Mary back to her home. She shouldn't be. Just
Maybe we could help.
just show her up to a guest room." As you say this, she looks over at you. "Oh, please, could you find my my darling Gertruda?"
Where'd she go?
"Oh, I don't know. She's such an ambitious young girl. She probably went off thinking she was going on some adventure, but she's gotten lost out in the woods or something."
Oh no.
Sounds like a 2-for-1. We have business out in the woods, anyways.
Are there backwards children?
We do? What business do we have in the woods?
What do you mean backwards children? What the fuck?
Like
the
the
Vistani
backwards
we're talking
man?
about
That we fought?
the Vistani we're talking about the what was it? Many-eyed creatures? I don't
The many-eyed
remember.
creature,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Was it Crypt Stalker?
They said that
did you
is
call
always
it?
just watching, right? Or was it taking people? Oh, people were disappearing.
Yeah, it's
That's
taking
right.
people. The Crypt
Which may
Stalker.
have taken this lady's
Oh,
daughter.
I forgot about the Crypt Stalker.
As you're saying this stuff about this creature, I'm assuming not all of it is being said, but mentioning about a creature, she says, "Oh, that sounds absolutely terrifying. You don't think?" And Boris, the butler, kind of just pats on her hand. "Mary, just
Very possible.
these kind individuals will see to Gertruda. Don't worry about them. Let's go upstairs. We'll get you some tea, and you can dry off." And he starts to lead her upstairs. She starts crying heavily
I mean,
as she rounds the corner and into another room.
we
I
could
grab
have
my
used a
bow and
little
I'm
more
like-
information.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's Dazed.
Yes. It's me.
Do you remember who the sisters at the tavern was talking about had a dog? Do you remember what her name was?
I do not. You remember the dog part.
Because we did find Lancelot at the manor. Maybe she wandered that way, if it was her dog.
Lancelot is Mary's dog. Yes, you found Lancelot out by the Durst Manor.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was out there when we first got here.
That is strange. I don't know why he would have been out that way.
Seems very fond of the manor.
We have been looking for Gertruda. He looks up the stairs to make sure that Mary is around the corner and out into another room, and he says, we've been looking for her for over a year. She is gone missing a long time ago, and we have found no clues as to where she could be. Some people say that they believe that she might be in Berez, but this is unlikely.
Where is
And why is
Berez?
that?
Berez is far to the west. It is a group of savage folk that live out in the woods. No, they're not friendly. If she were to have fallen in with them, it would be. I think it is just a rumor.
And is this Berez further past Balaki? Or closer?
It was. Now it is somewhere within the woods around it.
It's very
Ismark, do you
confusing.
happen to have a map of Barovia?
I do not have a complete map of the area, no.
Sounds like things are prone to
Do you have a
change
partial
too.
map of the area?
Well, things aren't often prone to change, and yes, I do have a partial map of the area. Uh, with Berez, there are rumors. The people there had done something to anger Strahd, and in his vengeance, he used a great river to wipe out the entire city.
Oh.
Such is the story. Many attribute it to a simple flood, but it would not surprise me if the other were true.
Well, perhaps we should look into this Crypt Stalker, as it seems more pressing.
I have not heard of this creature before.
We heard it from some Vistani as they were passing through.
Oh, well, the Vistani would be more familiar with creatures beyond the village.
So you think that this is just a rumor that she went to this Berez town?
I
Place?
believe it is most likely a rumor. She was not content here in Barovia. She was a very free spirit, and it is quite possible that she might have just left with the Vistani.
How old was Gertrude?
Gertruda was 18, I believe.
Oh.
So not like a small child then.
Mary would have you believe that Gertruda was a small child because she treated her as such, but she was a grown woman.
Oh. Missing woman?
So she
Possibly
went
anywhere?
missing last night?
Over a year ago.
Oh, okay.
So it may not be the Crypt Stalker to blame for this then.
That still might be what we look into first. As in
But again,
more of a
with the-
danger to people than
other than just being in the woods. So how we would look around for that?
Did Araja
say anything about where we could start looking for that thing?
He's always watching from the roadside.
Yeah, just that it was something watching from the bushes along the roadside.
We can. Just
Wander off the road, I suppose.
We
Yeah.
could visit the Vistani camp and look for the girl, and maybe we'll encounter that. I assume it's between here and there.
Do you think we would be able to get to the Vistani camp and back by 4 days' time?
Are you asking
Vistani-
Ismark, or are you asking your group?
We could ask
The
them, they're
group,
here.
I guess. I
they
don't think
left
we would-
already.
Oh, they
Well,
did?
the Vistani said that they're planning on being back at their camp before nightfall, so I think it may be a day away.
That is a very valid point.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
Well, if we hurry, we can probably catch up with them.
Well, are we hurrying or are we checking out the roadside?
We can do both.
Cartographer logic. Yes, probably checking the roads is better.
Sounds like we have a plan.
It's very,
Raylan wanted to inspect the woods anyway, so.
very wet
Good.
out right now.
A wise man once told me if you wait for good weather, you'll never get anything done.
I think you don't actually know any wise men.
I am a wise man.
Okay, so the storm still kind of heavy. Seems like it's starting to pass, though. Like the worst of it has gone over, and it's subsiding a little. It is still raining outside, but not as bad. So, would everyone like to?
Let's head back to the wagon.
Okay, your carriage is parked just outside the Burgermeister's mansion. I'd assume that it would have been taken off to his stables.
So are we going to head back towards the manor and check the roadside along that way?
I
But we're
suppose.
heading to the Vistani camp.
We can head to the camp. Check the
I thought
road
we
that
weren't going
way.
to the camp. Oh, the camp is halfway between here and Balaki, right?
Blocky, yeah.
Well, I thought about the campus, and she was a free-spirited girl. Maybe she would have went there.
I just feel like that's more of a long-term thing. Something to maybe keep an eye out.
Well, we can check the camp.
I doubt
I'm
she'll be
sure-
anywhere close.
I'm sure that
Or
in
we
their
could just check
year-long...
the camp anyway. I mean,
You wanted to pick up
What does it
some
hurt to look
supplies
around
from
when
the
we get
camps
there?
anyway, right?
I'm fine with going to the camp, but I'm pretty sure they've checked it. I don't think you go a year with looking for someone without some of the more obvious places being checked.
I mean, why don't we ask him if they checked them?
He's right next to us.
All right. I ask him.
We haven't sent anyone out to the Vistani encampment. We have asked the Vistani if they've seen anyone like her, and they said they haven't had anyone from the village join up with them, but you never know. Some people don't always tell the truth.
Daisy looks shocked at Raylan.
I give
Well,
Raylan a
maybe-
really dirty look.
Maybe they don't. Go check the obvious. Let's head to the camp.
They don't leave the village. It doesn't matter. It's like, oh, they're gone. They're dead.
Well-
They died. They left the
While
village.
we're at the camp, we could always ask more questions about the Crypt Stalker. Get a more
Oh.
precise location.
Yeah, I think that would be good, and maybe a better description than just many eyes and hiding in the bush.
And you wanted a silver weapon or something, did you not?
Like I said, I'm perfectly fine heading to the Vistani camp. I just would like to maybe not make a beeline for it and check off the path.
That was the plan,
Maybe
yes.
we can
Oh,
take
sure.
care
I
of.
mean,
Yeah, I think we could probably take care of this mini-eyed thing on the way there. I don't know.
If it
I-
presents itself.
Unless it was the first thing that we saw on the road, but
Swarm of bats?
yeah,
Did you have a
swarm
lot
bat.
of eyes?
That's, I mean, there's 2 eyes per bat, right? So
that would be many eyes.
Braylon groans and steps outside.
Wonderful, let's go.
So you all get in your
Oh, wait.
carriage and what?
On an
I
adventure.
keep an eye out for High Lady. Granny.
What does
For
check
Granny?
the woods mean?
Means we're gonna go check the woods.
I mean, are you wanting to just wander into the woods or along the woods or?
I'm looking for
The way
creepy
we'll
crawlies to kill.
Are we walking there, or are we gonna take
So are
the
you going to
carriage?
walk or borrow Seiza's
I
horse to go
assume
into the
you're
woods?
taking. I assume you're taking a slow pace in the carriage because that is typically like the pace used for searching along like a path. If you're planning on going slower, you can check out a further radius along the or around the path.
What if, and this is just a shot in the dark. What if I went wolf form? I move much faster.
Yes.
I could search the woods. Bond can make the creepy connection. And if I
I can. I'll
And-
touch my necklace and I'll say I can fly through the
that way
woods.
we could. That's why we can travel
What the hell is that?
at a faster speed. And then if I find anything, I can summon the cavalry.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Did you get
That
the new
does sound
necklace
pretty
from the
good, actually.
Vistani?
Bon, with your link, can you sense where they are? Or just talk in their head?
I can just talk to the person
Is there
or
a
people.
is there a
I mean, I got-
distance?
1 mile.
Okay, so I just won't go too far.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
need to keep in mind where the wagon is so you can tell us where you're at.
I can smell half of you haven't been bathed. Only says it smells decent.
I prestidigitation every night, every inch of my body. Thank you very
Oh
much.
my god.
I'm probably the cleanest
Every
person here.
inch.
Every single fold of skin.
Well, says it has a very powerful fragrance. I can.
I probably also smell like ash
Somehow.
And elderberries.
and
I'm just
burnt
saying.
wood.
I'm just saying. Keeping a track on the group probably won't be an issue.
Good.
You also probably can use that to smell other things.
I'll know where he's at as well.
Oh
How
my
would you
God,
know
shut
that?
up, Stormy.
His name is Steven, and he does not deserve that sort of talk.
Like, well, first Gunner was meowing like a madman all over the house, and now Stormy's meowing at me. I don't know what they want.
I can fly around, I guess. I mean, I can look around.
That would allow you to cover a lot of distance too, visually.
Is it a new spell you've been working on, or?
It's something like that.
And you see around his necklace is or around his neck is a leather strap holding what is essentially a raven's skull.
Oh my god. And that thing on your neck, that is new, no?
Yeah, I wish we could show. I'm gonna show you guys the picture because it looks fucking sick.
I would love to see it.
I'm gonna put it in Discord though, because I don't want to show you the whole thing.
I would only care about the artwork anyway.
Yeah, I can. You'll see. I'll show you. I'm saying that to say that.
Okay. Is that something we should be concerned about? It's very creepy.
That's nothing. It's
Where
nothing.
did you even get this? You did not have that last night. Or did you?
I don't. Maybe I did. I don't. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to explain. I don't. I got it. Okay, listen. This is gonna sound crazy. I
It
got
turned
it
into a wolf. I don't
as
know
part
how
of a dream.
crazy.
I went to sleep. I had a dream. I dreamt that I picked it up. I woke up. I had it.
Does not sound like a normal.
Seems pretty legit to me.
So it's like your weapon then.
Yeah, given to me by the same person, except I saw her this time. I didn't. When I got my glaive, my sword, and whatever it was at that time, I didn't see her as a voice. It was all dark, but this time it was more real. She was actually there.
And do you know
She
who
spoke
this
to me.
woman is?
I don't know. I don't. She had a mask on.
Do you know what she wants of you?
Did you ask her what her name was? Or who she was?
Yeah, she doesn't seem to listen when I talk. She kind of has her own thing going on, it seems.
And this does not concern you.
It's definitely a little bit concerning. Yeah, I don't know if there are, is this like a no strings attached kind of thing? I doubt that. So I don't know. She said just to. She just said to keep marching towards my destiny, essentially.
What is your destiny?
Hey man, I tried to ask. I tried. I don't know. She didn't say.
Any other weird dreams that manifest in items? And creepy women?
Me? I'll
No,
pull out my
anybody
glaive.
else.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You got that from her too?
Yeah.
Moses, God, you scared the shit out of me.
Well, she seems to want you well prepared, but for what?
That is a very good question.
Oh, that is awesome.
Okay.
Well, should we check the roads?
Yeah, sure.
I will wait until I'm out of town and out of sight of the village before I turn into a wolf.
Okay.
You
That
said
was
there was.
probably a wise choice.
You said there was like seating for two up there where Bon is.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit up there with him so I can map out our travel.
Okay. Is
So-
your mapping out the travel? Give me a check with your tools, Raylan, and Tem. Give me a perception check, and Raylan, give me one with advantage.
Do you want me to do dexterity again?
Yes, dexterity.
Man.
I thought that was the 16 at first.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, mine's 11. That's a 6. I thought it was a 9. Never mind.
Okay, as you are traveling a slow pace west from the village, taking in your surroundings, Raylan going out through the woods, sniffing around. You make it about a mile in. Tem, you're circling with the raven overhead, just kind of looking through its eyes as you focus from inside the carriage. You don't specifically see anything that stands out through the eyes of the raven, but you do feel this constant sensation as you get further from the village that you're being watched. Every one of you starts to get this feeling like there is something staring at you constantly, and it kind of sets you on edge. Raylan, you do find one thing, you find a small pool of a green substance just off, probably about 100 feet from the road.
I sniff it.
Okay. It smells very familiar to you. It is.
Reveal?
It's the almost the exact same substance as what that creature that had jumped on you and vomited all over you had expelled. It's very similar in scent, almost exactly. And as you are smelling this, you hear the bushes next to you move as the ground seems to rise up and these spindly legs reach out towards you. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's trying to trip you. Look out.
You narrowly dodge away as this giant spider-like creature reaches out to try and grab you, and it sucks itself back down into the hole, leaving the ground looking almost completely undisturbed.
I call in the cavalry.
Oh shit, I'm way far away. I won't hear that.
He has a link with Bon.
I tell Bon. I say, Bon, there's something here. Ring everyone.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you guys
Where?
can't wake me up either.
Fuck it. I run back to the. Can I tell where I am from the cart?
Yes,
Oh,
you
well,
are.
I mean,
You are.
that
Yeah,
helps.
okay.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna tell everyone, Wolf Boy found something, the same creature that we fought before.
I didn't say any of that shit.
Can you not howl?
Oh,
Can you not howl really loud, like that we could hear you?
I will howl, letting the creature know
Okay.
that I'm here still.
Yes, if you howl, everyone can definitely hear it. You're not too far off from that. And hearing the howl, you are able to pinpoint where he is, Tem, and help. Or, I don't know how much you can actually do in that
I
state.
howl extra loud in my head too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you telepathically howl?
He's
I can't-
howling.
I
You can
can't really
talk
do
and-
anything.
You can talk and stuff. You can talk. You just can't like move. And you
Oh,
can end it whenever you want.
Oh, okay, so it's just the same as Find Familiar then.
Yeah, except you can't walk with it.
Okay.
Oh,
Other than that, it's just like Find Familiar. So you all get. You have to kind of set your cart off the road a little bit, and tie the horses up to the trees nearby the road. But are you all going out to this location?
I am.
Could one of us stay
Yeah.
with the horses?
How long does it take for you to set up that wire?
What wire?
will.
You mean alarm?
Yeah.
While I wait, I will turn back into a
Um,
human.
Okay.
10 minutes,
We
but the range is only 30 feet.
never mind. One of us stay? I don't like leaving the horses.
Well, the casting range is only 30 feet. The range of the warded area is 1 mile. So I could cast it around the wagon and horses.
Sorry, you'd moved out of range of the storm. My apologies.
Ask Raven if he has 10 minutes. Protect the horses.
I mean, I could just cast it too. I mean,
I'm just gonna. I'll ask him if he has a couple minutes.
I need 1 minute to cast alarm.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh well, never mind then.
that
Never mind.
way,
Change plans.
at least we will know that if something comes near the horses.
Super useful.
Alright, I'd like to cast alarm. 20-foot cube around the horses.
you said the storm has passed, so it's no longer raining.
Yeah, it's no longer raining.
Can I light a torch and drop it in the hole?
There doesn't seem to still be a hole there. If you search the ground around, it does seem to be very soft and kind of like you can move it and lift it up.
Gross. It's a trapdoor
Uh,
spider.
as you do lift it up, it seems almost as if like this webbing has caked onto the dirt and everything, and the grass is growing onto this dirt being held by the webbing, making some kind of, like he said, a trapdoor.
Can I use
Dropping
the
a torch
fire
down
to
in it.
try? Yeah.
That's what
'Cause why wait when I can get murdered on my own?
As you put the fire near the webs, you notice that the flames do not catch the webs. They seem to kind of uh, go around it, almost as if it's like
Flame
deterrent.
retardant?
Yeah, flame retardant. That's the word I was looking for.
Whoa, you can't say that.
Retardant.
You can say it. It's just the people that are get offended.
Firefighters?
Yeah.
And water
All right.
elementals.
Ooh. Can I put that torch out and then I kind of go dip it in that oozy stuff and then try to drop the oozy stuff on the webs?
Okay. You roll torch in that stuff and you try to drop it on the webs. It just seems to kind of slide along the webs as it drips it.
How big a hole are we talking?
It looks about 10 to 15 feet wide.
Holy shit.
Something I can go into.
Oh yes, definitely.
This is not. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for my friends. This isn't something I'm gonna. I was thinking like dog size.
No, this is multiple person size. This was a very large creature
Damn.
that reached out at you.
Did I get a good look at it?
It was. You could definitely tell it was spider-like.
All right. While I wait for them to reach me, I will. Well, now I'm gonna keep my guard up.
Okay, what is everyone gets over there? What is everyone doing now?
I'm gonna point out the big hole that nobody noticed at first because it's so well hidden. I'm gonna say a creature reached out and tried to grab me.
What did it look like?
Spider-like.
Gross. Let's burn it.
I don't like
I
spiders.
I tried to burn it.
Did you use a lot of fire?
Yeah, did you use tremendous amounts of fire?
I used a moderate amount of fire, and I'm still holding the torch.
That is now covered in green slime.
That's
Gross.
That does not look like fire.
Can I try
Well,
lighting it again?
just because the web is fire resistant doesn't mean the spider is.
As you try to light the torch, it seems like you just can't get the torch lit again. Something about that green ooze on it just is not flammable.
I will drop the torch on the ground. Running low on torches now.
I have plenty. Would you like some?
No, I still have 8. Seems like
Okay, I was gonna say I have all mine and I don't really need torches.
I don't
Like
know
10,
if this is. I don't know if this is the same creature we're looking for, but it's definitely something worth removing from the environment.
We can check it out.
We should remove the trap door. It will provide at least some light.
Now is the hole like straight up and down angle?
It goes down at an angle. It looks like it goes down about 15 to 20 feet at an angle. Probably about 45-degree angle, maybe. You see something down in there giving off this faint glow. It looks kind of greenish. Like there's a slight green light deep in that hole somewhere.
Is it like if I were to shoot an arrow down there, would it be able to like reach the end, or would it?
Oh, you could easily reach the end of the incline with that. It's probably about Like I said, probably about 15, 20 feet down at an angle. And then it kind of goes out past that straight, maybe more. You know, something beyond that spots glowing.
We can light one of these arrows on fire or something. I could shoot one down there. We get a better look before we go.
If you see a rock, I can cast light on it.
Can you cast light on an arrow?
Yeah.
I can cast darkness on it.
That
We don't.
defeats the
That's
purpose.
how would that help us?
I mean, I can see through it.
It would look pretty
Wait,
cool.
why don't I just look down in there? I can see forever.
Oh,
Well, okay.
look down the hole.
When you look down the hole, you see a ramp that goes down for about 15 to 20 feet, and then it looks like it levels out and goes straight somewhere in, but you can't see down through there.
Okay, so what's the light? The light's not gonna help us anyways. Let's just go down in the hole.
I go down the hole.
Okay. What
Follow in the
order are
middle.
you? Order are you all going down?
I'll go either first or second.
I will be right behind Dresley.
I'll be
Nope.
third.
I will be
Alright, I'll be fourth.
behind. No, I'll be behind Nikolai.
bring up the rear, I guess.
Single file, 2x2.
Oh, can we do 2x2?
You
Yeah,
can
it's
do
a
2 by
big ass
2 in
hole.
We
here.
can use
why
single
not?
file to hide our
You could
numbers.
technically do 3x2 if you wanted to.
Let's do 3x2. I'll be up front.
Yeah,
with
that sounds
10
great. I like it.
I
I'll
pull
be in
out my
front
candle
with-
and say ignite.
I will have difficulty traveling with Nikolai.
I'm gonna pull out my glaive.
Okay.
It's hard,
As you
hard to be stealthy with giant lights.
I can't be stealthy anyways because I'm in heavy armor.
And I
Hard
can't
to-
see anything in the dark, so
If you need to go, if
there
you
will
want to
never
be
stealth.
stealthy, just go slightly ahead of us. We cannot see in the darkness. You would like to go alone?
as you light your candle, the red gem inside of it sparks a lot, and then the flame lights and it begins to float and hover behind you.
Alright.
As you all make your way down into
Raylan, if you want to scout ahead, I mean, you can.
yes,
I wouldn't
are you
want to. Never
gonna
mind.
scout ahead before?
Yeah, I'll go. I want to be just outside the range of the light.
Oh. Just outside the range of the light would put you at the bottom of the ramp, seeing in here just before them. You see what appears to be two large green pools that are glowing and emitting this light in around them. The entire interior of this cave appears to be covered with spider webs. Give me a perception check and a stealth check. Stealth check first, then perception check. Okay. Okay. As you're making your way down into here, you are moving quite low to the ground and staying in the shadows. You bump into something right next to you, and you don't trip over it, but you immediately notice what it is. Appears to be some kind of humanoid form that is wrapped up and bent and twisted into almost the shape of a ball and
Oh.
dehydrated from most of its fluids. You don't really see anything else in the cavern around or aside from the webs.
Can we look up? Can I look up?
The ceiling of this cave appears to be covered with webs, and it's probably about 15 feet up in the center.
Cast dancing lights and have them scan the ceiling above us.
Okay. You're all moving in now behind Raylan?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay just
Yeah.
ahead of the light so I can be in the darkness.
Can I see if the humanoid's alive? If we get up to it.
Trying to stay out of the light isn't really
We're
possible.
very far ahead of us.
Most of the
40 yards.
aside from the light that they produce, these pools around seem to produce
I was
light.
gonna say I can see pretty well, so
Alright then.
But you can try to stay ahead of the group if you'd like.
you'd still be sneaky in the light, just not as well.
Do cast your dancing lights around the room, and you look about through the area. Nikolai, you see a sudden shift along the ceiling. I need you to roll initiative.
Oh
Son of a
God.
bitch! I knew it was on the ceiling.
Oh.
Just do the method I use in the shower. If I don't look,
Why are
it's
my
not there.
initiative rolls always so bad?
I feel like we should all get the alert feat.
I think Weltroni just hates us.
Seriously, I'm about to buy some dice.
We've had some shit rolls like all night tonight. Like I don't think I had a 16 at one point, and I think that was the highest.
Nikolai, you see this large creature, almost camouflaged from the green glow of the light and
I
the
want
white of the
firebolt.
webs.
Ah!
Never mind, I want a decimation beam.
Okay,
Is that a new spell?
it is.
I'm firing my laser.
Oh my god, it's actually a spell! I thought you were just making shit up.
You use your evocation
I clicked the
sculpting.
wrong one. I'm sorry.
I was
Okay.
muted.
He rolled a 15, so he takes half damage as this beam of fire shoots out into him.
And anything 60 feet away that we haven't seen yet.
There's 18 more of them.
Oh God. More lasers.
Oh. The lasers.
Sorry, I meant to have combat music on. Okay. On his turn, he is going to spray a poisonous mist out 15 feet,
Ah!
which means Tem, Sazed, and Dresley, give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, Dresley and Tem, you take 10 poison damage.
No.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Owie.
I leave.
Sazed, you take 20 poison damage.
Oh my God.
I would like to leave.
The glow from this creature's stomach starts to fade away a little bit as this poison sprays out. Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh my God, dude, we're gonna all die.
Death run.
If I could roll above a 10 on anything, that'd be great.
I don't
This
know
might
why
be the
that
highest
roll initiative
initiative
doesn't
I've
work for that, but it
rolled in a
rolls
while.
well.
Everybody just needs to spam rolls for a minute and try to get all the bad rolls.
My luck, those would be the
I'll
good
be right
ones.
back.
Well, that music got intense.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
at initiative count 20 is a lair action.
Oh.
Son of a.
I should be on there too, right after Tem. I don't know why it didn't put me on there. I did click my little token.
Oh, sorry. Well, let's fix it. There, are we on there now? We're all good. I don't know who has higher dexterity or if you have the same.
Mine's +3.
Holy.
Yeah, mine's only +1.
Okay, there you go. The pool of acid nearby is going to start to bubble, and a swarm of small spiders is going to jump out towards Raylan.
You still hidden?
Actually, you're right. He is still hidden.
Wait, no, he's not still hidden. Let's take it back. Oh,
And it's
no.
super. Says it is super bright.
They're going to bite at you for a 14 to hit.
Oh, that's my AC.
Hey, you take. Oh man, that's not great. 7 piercing damage.
Oh my god. What do you mean that's not great?
Says it's nearly unconscious. Probably.
Yeah, he
As
is.
these spiders jump all over your body. They pop as they bite into you, burning you with a bit of acid. And they disappear. Bon, you are up. Sazed, you are next.
Oh boy.
Back.
I'm not in stealth or anything fun like that, right? He's well aware that we're here.
Yes, it looks well aware. It
Okay.
stares down.
Well,
Should have stealth when Raylan did, nerd.
yeah, I thought about it, but I was like, you know, it won't
Bonus
take much
action
for me to
hide.
be on stealth.
You
What's
should
that?
always stealth.
Just bonus action
Yeah.
hide to get around something.
Nah, I'll wait for one of you guys to run up there and smack the thing.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, I'm
Bonus
gonna
action
move.
hide.
No. I'm gonna move right about here for now.
Oh.
And then, as I'm running over, I'm gonna throw a knife at it.
Roll and check.
Hiya,
That hits. Roll damage.
big money.
Oh.
Hey, it's not too bad.
Okay, as this psychic dagger strikes through some of the webs and connects into the creature, it shrieks in pain.
Ooh, I think it knows I'm here. Other hand throw. Hiya.
Oh. That does not hit. This one sails against the cave wall.
Oh, bitch. Gotta practice. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Sazed, you are up.
I would like to leave.
Okay. How would you like to do that?
Do I appear to be in his range?
You do not appear to be.
Okay, then I would like to go back up. Behind everyone. Far out.
Okay.
Is that like the... Can I like be further out and not right near
That's
him?
right before it gets to the incline. You can go up another 15 feet away, but you won't be able to see anyone down here.
Go slightly further out, but as I do, I'm gonna take out a card and chuck it at him. Ooh,
Okay.
Let me get my cards out.
Roll a spell attack.
Ooh. 12.
12 does not hit. The card sails wide and into some of the webs.
And then as I get up, I would like to cast Healing Word at 2nd level. And it's just going to be the word ouch.
Okay.
Ooh, double 4s. For 13 healing.
Tem, you were up. Dresley, you're next.
Alright, I'm just gonna move up one right here and hit him with my glaive.
Okay.
Boom!
Oh,
Okay,
that
was
hits.
close.
Damage.
As you hexblade him, that would have been a crit.
Wait. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, yeah, you have to exploit him first.
Oh yeah, that's my bonus action too. Shit, I forgot. I haven't used it in a long time.
Okay, as your glaive connects into the side of him, it tears a huge cut into his abdomen.
Spiders pour out.
Oh no.
Not yet.
Oh no.
Oh God.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Drizzly, you're up. You're next.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to move. Honor, can I move right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna move right there. And I'm going to attack it with my hammer.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack. Okay. Just barely misses as it narrowly
Ooh.
dodges out of the way with its legs. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay, Nikolai, you're up.
I am gonna move in front of Zazen for a better angle, and then I'm gonna fire my laser.
Oh. That is a 23. So he takes another 5 damage.
This guy's an asshole.
Okay, as the beam just barely burns some of his side. Raylan, you were up.
Alright, I would like to make contact with him, activate Slayer's Prey, pull out my longbow, and take a shot.
Okay, roll an attack. Feel like if he's unaware, you get advantage, right?
Yes.
He's on where you're at, so you get advantage on the attack. Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Then I would like to activate Favored Foe on him when I hit him.
Whoa, pick one.
I don't know why that double clicked, but
Okay, as this arrow connects into his side, a large spray of
definitely think
blood
we should take the second
comes
one.
out from the side. Anything else you'd like to do? You want to move?
No.
Okay, on the Crypt Stalker's turn,
Oh, we know what it is now.
gonna turn towards Dresley and bite
Well, spiders do have many eyes.
for an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I need a Constitution saving throw. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, you take 6. That's bad. 6 piercing and 8 poison damage.
Alright, I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke that too.
Yeah.
6, 8.
That is a 10.
Yeah.
Where is it at? There it is.
9. Okay, as the bite sinks into you, you send this searing hot radiance back at the creature, burning it off of you. Okay, at the top of its turn, it is going to use a lair action to summon out. Actually, no, it's going to cause an explosion of poison from the nearby pool.
Motherfucker.
Everyone within 10 feet of this pool.
I would
Which
like to
means
leave
this
even further.
Just 10. I need dexterity saving throw. Okay. Wow. That was 2 ones. Okay. Dresley, you take 2.
Yes!
Everyone else, you take 1.
Yeah.
Acid damage.
Yeah.
Oh wait, why couldn't
I
that have been
can't believe
me?
I just rolled 2 ones. Okay. Can we fix the virtual dice in this game?
Probably because you
they're not
almost
working
murdered
right?
me before I
Oh,
even
yeah,
got
I
to
feel
move.
like we all need physical dice at this point.
Yeah,
We're
I
just gonna
started
go
rolling pretty good,
tabletop
though.
simulator and roll those dice. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, Bond, you are up. Cecil, you're
Okay.
next.
Well, I am now going to throw my knife at it, but have a little more stank to it. Since he's in
my
combat.
God.
I'm automatically I'm sneakier all of a sudden. Hiya!
I like to think of it more as just the spider's more distracted.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
That wasn't with advantage, but
Oh, what?
Yeah.
How would I?
Just roll again.
yeah, just
Oh,
roll
right.
again,
Oh,
or
okay.
you'd have advantage because it's engaged in your
No,
rope.
no, he just gets the.
No, I get
He
my
just
sneak.
automatically.
Oh,
gets
is that how that works?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I've mixed that up
That's
too
all
many times. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I was like, whoa. I mean, I like advantage, but fuck when I
Plus
roll a
equals
1.
2.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Ow.
Yeah,
I mean, that's average damage.
it's
Okay.
not bad.
This creature, as the dagger strikes into its side, is starting to look hurt.
Uh-oh.
Is it though?
That
I
means
mean,
there's gonna be more.
that's the thing. There's no wounds.
I mean, it's still looking hurt.
Anyhow,
It has an
left.
expression on its face of pain.
Its eyes are starting to.
Are all
squint.
of its eyes wincing?
Half of them.
Okay, that makes
Ooh.
sense. Well, I'm gonna aim.
Okay.
Aim carefully and go left hand. Go. Sweet.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Big money. Bad. That's bad. Respectable.
Is anything else for your turn?
Nope. That's all I got.
Azid, you were up. Tem, you're next.
Can I take out a card and hold my action in case I see something else pop up besides that big spider?
Sure.
I would like to prepare myself and get ready to throw at something else and keep my eyes open.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Tem, you were up. Grizzly, you're next.
Alright, I'm gonna Hexblade's Curse the Sky.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's almost started.
Yeah, but I'll still get the heal.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Hexblade's Curse, and now I will attack him.
Great.
Is there a saving throw for Hexblade first, or just
No.
Okay. Okay.
It's
So
not a
you wrap around him, and then you hit him with your glaive. Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
Okay. These shadows slice at the creature, and a large chunk of his flesh is torn away. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Dresley, you were up. Nikolai, you were next.
I'm ready.
Okay, for my bonus action, I am going to Hunter's Mark him and sear him with a brand.
Okay.
And then hit him again with my Warhammer.
Okay. That hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I'm also going to spend another 2 spell points and put Divine Smite on.
Okay. Is your
It's a long one, but it worked because it's the same. Wait, no. Hunter's Mark is 1d6, so it was 10 plus a d6.
10 plus a d6, and then the smite?
Well, the smite's in there with that 10.
Okay, so it's 13 total?
Well, I have the bludgeoning damage and then the radiant, it says. So that's 2 different ones.
So it's total
23.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I was getting confused at where we were at. I got you. Okay, as your hammer connects into him, this bright blast of radiant energy echoes off of him, and he's starting to look pretty rough. Anything else for your turn?
No, that was a bonus action in action.
Okay. Nikolai, you're up.
I'm gonna try. What the hell? My laser again.
Okay, that is a hit. As he does not manage to make it out of the way of this beam in time, and it connects full on into his chest. Anything else?
As much as the previous one.
Yeah,
That missed. No, that's it.
Okay, Raylan, you were up.
Bonus action. Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Then I'll take a shot with my arrow.
That hits. Roll damage.
Plus Hunter's Mark. Plus 5.
Okay. As you loose the aim through the webs and you loose this arrow, how do you want to do this?
Yes. I want to hit it right in its mouth.
Meow.
Just have it shoot through the mouth into the what may be the brain. I don't know how spiders' anatomy work. I know they have 3 parts. Want to hit it in the cephalothorax?
Okay. You shoot an arrow out and it connects into the mouth of this creature, flying straight up in or straight out through behind the back of its head and connecting into the cave wall. As it falls down to the ground, its body curls up into a small ball.
Hate how
And
spiders.
combat is currently ended.
Well,
That wasn't
I'm
fun.
gonna take this time and use lay on hands and heal myself up.
Okay.
I'm dancing like the ceiling and look again for more.
You do see
Or
several of the smaller spiders are in the webs up around the top of the cave, but they seem to run away quite quickly from the lights as they approach them.
look, it says that say don't worry, they might grow up to be good
I
people.
would like to fire my remaining charges of my laser at every spider I see.
Okay.
Spiders are not humanoid creatures. But if you think that they will, then, maybe.
Can I start
As he
like
says this, Nikolai is shooting random bursts of giant flame beams off into the darkness towards the dancing lights.
Can I look to see if there's any more of those humanoid cocoon people that might, still be alive that haven't been eaten yet?
Looking around at all of them,
I'll have them
give
check
me
them.
a perception check, actually.
Oh.
It seems like everyone that is in this cave that has been wrapped up is been completely drained of fluids and is dead. All of them appear to have very similar appearances to those creatures that ambushed you at the farmhouse.
Oh.
Oh. So it's been eating backwards men?
None of them look like a Gertruda.
Or maybe they become backwards men after they get eaten by this thing? Maybe we should
Ooh.
dispose of these
Yeah,
bodies?
maybe they drink this pool. Isn't this pool that same green shit?
It does look very similar to the green liquid that they were spitting out, as does the acid that it covered you with when you came in.
None of them look to be moving either.
No, none of them are moving currently.
I try to light one of the bodies on fire.
Burn them.
The webbing seems to something about the webbing. It seems coated with something that is preventing your flames from.
Cut the webbing and
Really
I'll light the
catching.
bodies on fire.
Okay.
I take a sample of the webbing.
Okay. Looking at the webbing closer, it seems like this same green liquid appears to be coated on the outside of the webs.
Oh, we can make
Ooh,
our
interesting.
clothing a little fire resistant if we take a little.
I don't have a
dip in
knife,
there.
so somebody will. Oh, I do have a knife. I will cut open the webs and light each body on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we could take some of that liquid.
Carefully, very carefully.
I take one of my empty vials and some of the liquid in it.
I will
Okay.
join Nikolai in cutting free the bodies, and I don't have fire, so I'll just use my saber to stab them in the face.
Okay.
I will
I
burn
mean-
each one to cinders.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can start throwing knives at a couple. Oh, relatively. Depends on how close they are.
Scared the shit out of me.
Nothing but ash remains, as it should be.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Looking around the cavern, someone give me an investigation check.
I'll do it.
I'll let him do it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You find what appears to be a rusty chainmail gauntlet and a small set of goggles amongst the corpses as you're going through them. The rusty mail gauntlet something about it kind of stands out to you. You're not sure what. You don't see a mate anywhere in here amongst the other stuff. Just most of the rest is just worthless junk. But these goggles appear to have some kind of arcane glyphs around the lenses.
Interesting.
If we feed it Stormlight, the rest of the armor can regrow from that one gauntlet.
Let's try it.
Anything else?
No. Nothing else of import in here. Actually, hold on.
Unless they're feeding Stormlight to the breastplate, then they will have it quicker.
You find about 16 gold worth of random coins amongst the corpses.
I feed him to Cornelius and give him back the gold.
I give everybody 2 gold.
I handed it to Caesar and said, "Keep this for a party fund."
Does that mean I have 4 gold?
That means
Sounds like you have
Cornelius-
4 gold.
Cornelius has 4 gold.
Cornelius has 4 gold.
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Alright, I will
Cornelius.
put Archie funds, 2 gold.
I realize how much platinum I have, and I'm freaking rich.
I only have 12 platinum left. And that makes me a little bit sad.
Can I look over the body of this spider and see if there's something like what are they called? Mandible things? Is that
Mandible.
what spiders?
Fangs?
Yes, it does have.
Yeah,
It does have.
Spiders have mandibles.
I don't know what they have.
They have gas fangs.
There are plenty of mouth parts.
Can I assist her
I'm
with
just
that?
I'm looking for like something to break off for like
Okay.
proof.
Part of its lower jaw kind of sticks out, sort of like some kind of extra arm with a tooth on it. You could
Spider
break
mouth
something
parts
like
are
that.
known as Celiceri.
That's gross.
Somehow worse.
It is.
Oh yes, we do need something to prove that we killed this thing, yeah? Do we take its head?
Yeah, it
As a
said bring
whole?
proof.
Yeah, just
Dang,
chop its whole head off.
Doesn't
Ew,
anybody
Try
have
to
a
grab
weapon?
one of
who's
the
carrying
things.
that?
Trophy.
Would
I
the
don't have
things
a sharp
make
weapon.
decent-sized
so-
arrowheads?
It is a very large creature, the head of which would be a little bit smaller than, well, roughly the size of your torso.
Oh
Mine.
shit.
Drop
It'll
off
fit.
one of its Siliceri and let's go.
It'll fit in the scarf.
He's just making words up now.
No, I'm not putting that in my scarf.
So, Dresley, you're going to break a piece of its Saliceri off?
Yeah, that jaw thing that you was telling me
Yeah.
about.
I'm
And
just
also-
mocking you out for
Oh, I might lose internet. My
Look.
server just restarted.
Oh no.
I'm also going
Not
to get some
shame
other
on your
webbing to
server.
wrap around it.
Okay, some of the webbing and you
Does
wrap
it-
it up. Okay.
Does it have fangs that look like they'd be like that I could fashion into some sort of arrowhead?
Give me a survival check to see if you can gather any. Oh, 14. You can gather 5 teeth that you think might be suitable arrowheads.
Oh my god, this spider is horrifying. Oh, I'd like to give these items to Sazed to identify at his earliest convenience.
I begin identifying.
Okay, the goggles are just goggles of dark vision. The glove,
Is that convenient?
I will put in your hand or in your inventory, not in your hand.
I will take it.
Oh.
Who has
Oh.
bad eyes? You,
Is
Zayzid?
They should squint.
Doesn't Dresley? Do you have bad eyes too?
Me and Nikolai.
What does that mean? What does bad eyes mean?
Yeah,
We
bad. You
cannot
can't
see in
see
the
in the dark.
We have
I have
normal
standard
eyes.
human eyes.
We have normal
That's basically
eyes.
bad.
I have
So
dark vision.
basically,
Oh, okay.
I have the option to learn dark vision, but I have chosen not to.
Wait a minute. Where's Ban? What's Bon? Bon a human?
Oh,
He's a half elf.
Wow.
I thought he was a wood
spoilers.
elf.
Yeah, half. Or are you a wood elf or a
yes,
half
just
elf?
nope, just full. I
Oh,
believe just full elf. If I'm not mistaken.
no,
probably
wood elf.
right.
Man,
Wood elf.
I feel like a shitty group member. I never noticed he had
me
funny
too.
ears.
I feel like a shitty DM not knowing he was a full elf.
I'm
didn't-
ear blind.
Well,
He
good
wears
news-
his hair long. You can't tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Good news, Dresley. This gauntlet here seems to be worn by someone of your order. Not specifically what order you are, actually. I do not know that, but it may assist in your healing and divine smite capability.
I'll take it and look it over.
Very specific. I don't think any of us can use this. You may need to attune to it, or spend some time with it.
Okay. Who's getting the dark vision goggles?
You like these, Nikolai?
Nope.
I assume I'm the only one that cannot see, so I will wear them too.
Okay.
I guess I'll learn that spell.
You want them? The goggles? You can have them.
He says his little candle floating behind him in the air.
Just so I have the option later.
I have both good news and bad news. Which one do you want first?
Bad
Bad
news.
news.
Good news.
The bad news is we are going to end the session there tonight.
Oh no!
The good news
We're level 5.
is that you're all level 5
How many
hell
experience
yeah.
points?
Yeah.
in the shared note.
Wait, hold on. I got one thing.
I don't like
Oh.
the
Go
bad
ahead.
news.
Nice.
6,500.
He was joking.
I don't. I got something I want to do.
Yes.
Keep going.
Well, I'm doing this so that everyone has time to to get their character to level 5 and roll for HP, and we're gonna end that here tonight.
Ooh, I get another Eldritch Invocation.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Beast speech, so I can talk with Raylan when he's
Guys, wish me
Doing
luck.
his
And
thing.
Nagel.
Luck.
Raylan, you
Wow. Average.
level to 5 for your as a Gloomstalker.
Yeah, I was just about to message you that.
Yes, that does happen. This was your quest.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh, level 3 spells.
Wow, we did a Raylan quest? Awful.
Yeah, it's a group quest, ain't it?
I don't know if you guys haven't noticed this or not, but I'm kind of the main character.